go into our first game. We are going to get Space versus Smoib. Society will be changed today. We're not going to blame any top tiers because on this screen right now there isn't one. Hold that. Let's go.
Atlantic Day throws rocks. I love to see that.
Oh, I was wrong. Sorry, chat. He actually does have a turn lock on. Full villain mode here from Smoib.
Smoib is dressed to impress. We are live. Immediately. With the behemoth typhoons and space caught in this typhoon, honestly, there's no escaping this.
It's a knockdown here. Friend kill with the P. OTG. We're not going to get a burst. No heroes here. Travis would be in shambles. BT be swinging. Let's go.
It's a fantastic start here for Smoib. Okay, there's the jump D. But oh, the reaction from Space. Getting something going. Dolphin goes in. Oh my god, the challenge from Smoib with a big coffin and steals back the turn.
Headbutt to the ground, overhead. Goes for another headbutt. Looking like Zinedine Zidane right now. Jump D, there's no poke at the bar, and there's no burst.
The crowd is already wild after just one single game. Smoib. Is that the sign of a nervous man? What the hell? Imagine if Smoib is not nervous.
Oh, that big exhale. Just goes back to the game. Space not out though. He's got an anchor in his hand. He can do as much damage as Mr. Gold Lewis can. There we go. Dash cancel gets another throw. Here we go. Break the wall, break the glass. Free Willy in the building. Gonna get that positive tension. Gonna need that going in. Oh, do you see the whiff JP there?
Safe jump setup. Oh, does not get a full combo though. Smoib may be able to get out of the corner, and he does. And now Space is in the corner and has to defend it. There is no actual space to back out of. Okay, there's a 6K. Oh no, the whiff burst. Are you dead? No, you're not.
Final pixel. We call that a pixel round here. Space. Oh, the manual stun with Paretsu. That might be it. Man like Space. Don't give him any. Don't give him any. You have to stay on him because when Space gets time and space to calculate 2H counter hit, this is what happens to you.
Oh, okay, the burst though from Smoib again though. Dolphin pressure into the coffin. Now a little bit of footsies. Right, the patience from these players though, as Dolphin, Smoib so smart taking back the turn, of course. There's the overhead coffin, another one with blocks from Space. There's the low one, PRC, I think that should be almost a dead May. No wall stick though, still alive. There's the drone, final mix perhaps. Woo! Good stuff.
The upswing, nowhere to go. Trapped in the corner, opening up, oh, catch the back, that was airball, maybe he wasn't ready for the confirm there. Tried to sit 2P, the Dolphin, no bueno.
Oh, Kamatra once again, overhead kiss, but there is no love in this combo. Big 5H, bringing the wall. Smoib in some trouble right here. Space looking to immediately even it up. Big counter hit into the RC. The burst will be nowhere near available. Space ties things up. One apiece and a perfect as well. Big statement from Space. Literally, I will not give you any space at all.
Don't you dare count this guy. Like I said, he's been away for a hot minute, but he's back with a vengeance, winner's side. And he is dealing as much damage as he can take, right? May always been notorious for how much she hurts characters. And even with a good defense like Gold Lewis has, he's still gonna feel a lot of pain. Speaking of pain, holds his corner, BT 6-4, 8-2. What the 6 is a match stream, Rensu, bro. We're calculating right now.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Actually, Space getting that 2H counter hit. 6P from Smoib, PRC taking back the turn. Space now in trouble. There's the cross up. Perhaps a final touch. Oh, wake up throw though from Space. Does not respect the meter, but Smoib goes in with the burst. Drone is out as well. Space backing off. Oh!
Nice interruption on the 5P. Gets the 3K, but oh, knock down. Where are you going? Don't backdash from me. These BTs got range. Space maybe being a little bit too passive here. Oh, take it back. He is ravaging that 5P. Might need to go toilet, hold these beats. Overheads. Oh, this is that mid-Rensu, please hold me.
Damn. Oh my god, Space has to hold this burst as well because now it's baiting territory. Smoib tries to bait the first one. There's a second bait and it's successful. Just like Smoib in game number 3. That is 2-1 for the Swede. Just one more game for the Swedish man to make winners finals. What What a spot that would be in top 3 guaranteed and into a big share of the money.
The back and forth from these two players with their big dynamic characters. What an early burst here from Smoib. He really doesn't want to be on the back foot. Drone runs out, but he doesn't need it. Big jumping with the coffin. Headbutts back into the corner. Where are we going? Oh, we trying to give him the air shimmies. I like it, but good burst there for Space.
Ooh, even better air throw right there. 6H. Good respect from Smoib. Gets caught on the backdash, but now it's Space going for the overhead kiss once again. There's bars of tension that is spent. Killer Whale will not be the end of Smoib though. Still a bar, but the hard knockdown. Space has a lot to work with.
Insane backdash, gets away from another kiss. He said, I've got a girl. No smoochies today. Red close there, swing up, swing down. Back fist, overhead.
Oh, the drone saving Smoib. There's the BRC from Space, the air throw. And now Smoib is in the corner. Dolphin goes in. Red RC, the patience though from Smoib. Goes into the coffin. Good challenge. Still though. Oh my god. Smoib picking his spot with a big Behemoth Typhoon. And it is set point. Smoib has burst as well. Space will have it in a short while.
What an option to pick. It's such a high stressful situation. Good 6P, giving the cyber fist bump. Jumps over the drone. 5P for the trouble, trying to back away, but here comes the JD. Red 2, where's the coke out? I want to drink. Oh, back to Luffy's bar we go.
Never mind, there's a lot to drink right here from Space. 2 bars, one of them is spent, the other one is spent as well. Good jump on the throw attempt, and Smoib going for the Behemoth Typhoons. There's a side switch into the wall stick, applies the drone, but it's going to be nowhere now, as there's the wall break, and now Smoib in a very good chance. There's a challenge, no OTG, but the low Behemoth Typhoon will take it, and Smoib is your very first placement into winners finals. What a showing from Smoib. The drip will live on.
The villain lives. Bond could not stop him. But give it out for Space. He did super sick in that set. But I know the chat is spamming Smoib.
Of course.
Look at him. Look at this king.
Man, what a fit. Yeesh. As we are now preparing our second match that we have in winners bracket, and that will be a rough one for Pinhead, the hometown hero, of course, because it's going to be Pinhead against Toga. Toga, one of the, if not the premier Happy Chaos in the region right now. I think that with the offline performances, I'd give the small edge to Toga over Zeno. Zeno's still a fantastic competitor, and a shame that we don't see offline as much. And yeah, of course, though, Pinhead, as we said, such a lab monster, like literally getting confirms left and right, and so hungry. And like with a spot like this, I feel that Pinhead is so comfortable. I feel that Pinhead is a massively confident player and can really use your opponent's nerves against him and get him to second guess himself. Although Toga is one of those players who will never second guess himself.
100%. Toga is. He's not embarrassed about the shenanigans he does.
Yes.
Often saying he's the master of the circus, right? He's the king of the clowns. You're going to hear a lot of theme tunes from the circus playing through his game if you don't see it visually. But like you said, I think Pinhead, he's one of the few players where his persona isn't vocal about how good he is, but you can see he's confident. Like you said, he knows how good he is. And he doesn't have to say anything. He doesn't often pop off. You see it through his game plan. He speaks with his fists. Literally, he speaks with his fists. And this is going to be a super test because Toga is a player that does a lot of mental damage. Obviously, the character in Happy Chaos does a lot of real in-game damage. But you get tilted a lot quicker, I feel, against a character like Toga and the way, a character like Happy Chaos, but the way Toga plays him, you get really tilted. Where I think it's a little bit different than when you play Pinhead, is frustration because he doesn't let up. He is so clinical with his 6Ks, his 5Ps, his 2Ss. You think he's going to mess up at least once and I'm in. He very rarely messes up.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle, of course, of who gets the first interaction, I feel. Especially for Pinhead, you have to capitalize on this because then Happy Chaos is just so comfortable sitting at a range and just bullet. But still, Pinhead, I feel that his offensive game plan may be either his victory or his downfall. Because, of course, if you go for the aggression and manage to lock Happy Chaos in the corner, I think that Axel has, or Pinhead rather, has good enough pressure that he can get Toga to crack. But if Tiger Pop can stand his ground and apply the zoning and force Pinhead to respect his game plan, I do feel that Tiger Pop will get a very comfortable victory here.
It's definitely on the cards, right? I feel with the matchup, like you said, kind of goes to Happy Chaos' favor, as most do. But, like we said, on the main stage, Tiger Pop, he has like pseudo support from the crowd. People love Tiger Pop. Not sure about his character, right? It's difficult. It's difficult. I feel obviously the Axel representation as of late has been quite low, so people are going to want to see Axel succeed. But you definitely cannot take away the skill that Tiger Pop has. And I remember talking to him. I think he was a Nago player before Happy Chaos came out.
Yes, he was.
There we go. See, and there you can see the confidence from Tiger Pop, the stoicness from Pinhead there on the screen. Like, yeah, they both know they're good, but they show it in completely different ways.
Exactly. As we dive into this, not sure if this is a button check actually, but we'll soon find out ourselves. Yeah, you can bet that with every super from Tiger Pop is going to be the crowd erupting, and that is probably the hypest moment for Happy Chaos on screen, of course.
Just the crowd.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Renzo. You might want to. You got the deafen button ready, eh? It's gonna get real loud. It's gonna get real loud. Let's go, Tiger Pop, Pinhead, winner's side, big jumping star, gets knocked down. He has to think about his focus. Oh my God, he is stomping on his head. That bandana is keeping him protected, but not for long.
Oh my God, immediate wall stick into the wall break though. Maybe a lucky escape for Pinhead, still sitting on burst. Nice 5-feet check right there. And there it is, Pinhead closing in the distance, 6H whip, and Tiger Pop immediately gun out. There's the roll, the cursed roll, and that will be round number 1 for Tiger Pop, who is really not messing about here.
And just like that, you saw it there, the roll into make super potent. You have to get ready and comfortable with that because you've only got 3 games to feel adapted. Nice close set, and yeah, that was clean. You might have got out of the corner, but you're taking this damage on the way through the door. But now you're in the zone. It's time for time crisis mode. You can see Pinhead trying to make his way in, but one straight bullet leads to all of this pain.
Yeah. So good though, the super right there, the concentration super from Tiger Pop. There's the roll once again. Pinhead still sitting on that burst. 1 bar and a half of tension. Dashing in, gets caught. And that will be game 1 to Tiger Pop. But we saw immediately Pinhead, round 1 was a little bit of a wash, but round 2 was so much better. And that is, Pinhead has to rank up his confidence because he's playing good. Of course, it's so hard to get a hold of Happy Chaos, but I do feel that Pinhead could be one of these big players that can take Tiger Pop down.
Oh, wow. Oh, any burst thinking that combo was going to connect, and I understand it.
Oh.
He's doing it.
Oh.
It's ready. The team goes.
Hard knockdown, Pinhead has meter, but I doubt that will do anything at all. Oh, imagine that! I was lying. Beautiful PRC cancels super, but still, Tiger Pop forces Pinhead in the corner. Oh my God, jumping like a Mexican bean once again. There's a throw in the corner, and just like that, Tiger Pop 3 rounds straight. Pinhead has not been able to dent this Happy Chaos player at all.
He just can't maintain the advantage that he has. Like right now, here we go, Pinhead has to block, and oh, nice, risky 2D, but you know what? You need to do that, especially when you're in that range, because it doesn't happen often against Happy Chaos. Here we go, waiting for the falling bun, and the gun speaks louder than your fault. But nice, confirmed, but I have to go for the burst there. Red 2, what? PRC! Bomber!
Bomber as well. Look at the life lead that Pinhead has. Good backdash though on the command throw, and Tiger Pop has some good distance. Oh, tried to commit to this snare. Concentration though was out. Pinhead a little bit graced right there. Red RC to keep up the pressure. There's the roll, but never mind. I'm gonna slam into the ground. Pinhead finally gets the first round, and you can bet that that will not be the last. Pinhead looking comfortable.
You see that, Red 2? He's learning. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I'm on stream. I'm not gonna get hit by that roll again. You're getting thrown, my guy.
Pressure in the corner to K2D. Oh, jumps over the 2S. Again, meets the landing with the 2K. Big counter hit. There's meter. There it is spent. Bomber 1. There's the corner combo. Gets the wall 6. The wall break not enough to kill. Tiger Pop will not be a hard knockdown. So has the chance. But that 5P check. And a perfect for Pinhead. Winhead is come here to play.
Winhead in chat. defying all the odds. It was looking so bleak for him at the start of this set, right? But he's understood from that one throw on the roll, Red2. I think the whole game plan has changed for both players here.
Of course, now Tagapop knows that Pinhead has the reactions to compete, but will we see it teased again? As it's Pinhead once again. There's the clone going in and a bullet in Pinhead's head. I think that should be it. No, not enough gunshots. Pinhead lying down, trying to wait a little bit, but Tagapop varying the timing on those gunshots. That is the strat, of course, when you're thinking a little bit like your opponent has a read. Vary your gunshots. It's as easy as that.
And did you see that rare 6P? I've seen more shiny Charizards than 6P from Axel, man. That is rare, and it was clinical. It was giving him an advantage, but here we go. Tagapop in there, trying to give him the knee with a close test. No bueno. Get some space. 5P, keep down. Oh my gosh, the circus is in town with a clone into RC, but didn't get much off it air-to-air. YRC.
It's back to time, but good jump piece from Tagapop, stuffing the attempt from Pinhead. Oh no, 5K, oh 6K I think. But still now, Tagapop doing the zoning. Nice 2K though from Pinhead, meeting the approach. Burst is still available for Tagapop. 2K2D once again, no dice as the clone meets the 2H. Tagapop goes in with the roll, and I think that will be game number 3 as well. Tagapop takes back the lead.
The rolls. Autobots roll out. And they're rolling with Tagapop, and he's back on the board. And again, that has been the crucial moment. The mix-ups between left-right have been making Pinhead take a couple of W's, but he's shown that sometimes he can react. But again, the high stressful situation. Oh, here we go again. He's in there. He's close up. Nice back dash, but it didn't lead to much. Red2, what's he going to do next?
Oh, we'll have to see about that. There's the Gunsons, there's again another roll, and now he has the read about Pinhead. Oh, the backdash, the burst almost baited, but still manages to hit. Rensen explosion, full combo, sheesh! Pinhead, 2K2D, there's the RC, good burst from Tagapop, stuffing out with the gunshot, and that will be set point for Tagapop. Just one more round to meet Smoib in winners finals of UFA 2022.
Explosions here after the Rensen. Dash up 2H, unlikely, gets some good damage. This is the difference between the character. Oh, he goes for the scapegoat and tries to escape, and he does escape, and here we go. Unload the clip, 2D, 2K, and another one just in case you missed it. PRC Super again, he is clinical with his wake-up option.
Oh, Tagapop though goes for the back throw, 5D. There's the slump. One last touch perhaps could be it for Tagapop. Pinhead gets opened up. There's the super. Here's the crowd. Go for it. And that will be it. Tagapop gets into winners finals. Pinhead, very honorable performance, but it do be like that sometimes, dropping down into loser's side. But man, what a set.
It was hard because you could definitely see Winhead in the second game going, okay, I see a pattern. He looked like he was going, I don't know if I can beat Happy Chaos, but maybe I can find a pattern in what Tagapop does. Right? We saw the throw and the roll, but that was the greatest thing about Tagapop. He's like, oh, you think you got a pattern. You think because you punished me for doing it once, I'm never going to do it again. And that's why, you know, being the king of the circus can pay off. Because being that unorthodox, not giving your opponent respect in situations where they think they demanded it by showing you what they can do is really good. And especially in this game, in the first to three, that can throw you for a loop. And like I said, you saw Pinhead starting to adapt in the second game, getting the win. But then Tagapop said like, ha, you think I'm going to change? Nope. You're going to get what you got in game one again and again and again.
And we saw, of course, 4 games, and we did not see actually the close range pressure from Happy Chaos. Like Tagapop was very, very comfortable keeping it at mid range. Of course, at Axel's best range, ironically. But we did see Pinhead have some success. But Tagapop knew when it was time to then turn it up, close up the game, and that was what he did with that corner pressure, the corner situation. Unforgiving for Happy Chaos, of course, because 5D gets that wall slump, and it's very, very harsh then for Pinhead to make it back. But damn, the crowd is going ballistic because it's the breakup performance of Toga, who is looking at that loser's bracket and relishing the opportunity, playing against Patachu in game number 1, and maybe he'll be able to beat Patachu and take it to the next round, and that would be such a sick performance. But still, top 8 at UFA, the big major, the first offline event, that's just the stuff of dreams.
It is, but doing a nightmare right now because loser side, you cannot lose one game. The games we saw prior, obviously, in winner's side, you kind of have a, okay, I lost, but I'm still in here. Now, Patachu and Toga are playing for their tournament life. Chip versus Zao. A matchup I don't think, we see it quite a bit, but the dynamics of the two characters, I think, is really interesting because you've got a character that's super quick, super fast, and you've got one character that has a lot of moves that cover pretty much all of the screen. Like, we see it with all the great Zaos, right? The air-to-air game with, like, JP, you've got Gape and More or Leap to kind of control while you're on the ground. You've got Oppose. The dynamics of the two characters are so polarizing. I think it's going to be who dares wins. Who goes, I could get punished for this, but I'm doing it anyway, is what's going to happen. And both characters with low health don't tend to play like that. If you could put any of these characters in front of Pot, they'd be like, I'm only doing safe stuff. I'm only going to do stuff that's +0, and then I'll be able to block. And if I haven't got burst, I'm not going for any mix. But I feel playing like that against one of these two characters on either side is quite dangerous because both of these characters are basically unreactable at points when they got you in pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, Chip with the overhead from Tereka, and then, of course, Zato with so much AD pressure, and then that 5D mixed up with the command throw with the lows as well. So it's a literal nightmare to be facing one of these characters in tournament, and imagine facing them in losers bracket where just one loss will take you out of the bracket. But these two have definitely weathered their fair share of storms against their opponent's character, so this will be another sick matchup. Of course, Patachu representing France as well. So that means that all of the Frenchmen are in losers bracket, which is a little bit unfortunate that we're in France, but then again, I mean, the Frenchmen can definitely bring it back. The home support here is insane. So do not count out Patachu, but don't think that Toga will give them an easy timeout because, man, Toga, I think Toga has the most momentum carrying over the next, over this top 8, I feel. So, especially losers side, because in winners bracket, of course, there's still a lot of momentum, but in losers bracket, I feel that nobody has the amount of confidence that Toga has.
Yeah, definitely from the team tournament and onwards, he's got a lot of support. He's riding the waves of success, right? Showing that he's not just an online Zao, he's one of these Zaos. Put his name in the mix. It's going to be interesting to see because Patachu's kind of a veteran in these special situations. But like I said, the dynamics of two characters are very polarizing in how they get their plan started. There we go, seeing an early version Toga. He knows that he needs that momentum instantly. A Chip not in block style is a scary character.
He is indeed, that's very fast, but look at that, immediately blocks them. But there's a 5P check from Patachu right there, gets the RC into the combo, going to be a wall stick and wall break, but Toga will be free and has bar of meter. There's the back away, PRC into the throw, and now he'll be thrown into the vortex. Patachu better guess right, or he's going to be dead. There's the damn Fang, and immediately into the blender.
All right, there we go, Leap. Catches Chip from escaping. That's going to be so crucial in the matchup. He's going to break the glass, get the win, and a poignant interaction there is preemptive Leap to stop Chip from taking to the skies. That's what you need to do. Obviously, he's super dangerous on the ground as well, but we've got buttons like that. 2P, Eddie maybe protecting. But here we go, in the corner. Patachu trying to 6B his way out. Push the door in. A nice 6B in return. This is how you use the button, my guy.
Fiercer and all of the Eddie shenanigans go in. There's a break the low PRC, probably trying to bait something from Patachu. Is still sitting on the burst. Patachu goes in. Oh, the sandwich. There's the burst, saving some space, but Patachu still manages to get a beautiful with punish right there. Has to bait out the burst with the combo right there. There it is from Toga, not baited. The shuriken trades with Zato, forcing him to stop, but the side swap immediately into the damn Fang, and that will be game number 1 for Toga, who is here for a mission to eliminate Patachu here.
Ending it with something that is so unpredictable. He did Sharknado, damn Fang without Eddie on screen. Who is ever ready for that? Who?
Oh my god, look at that dash, and Patachu really wants to take immediately this game too. Pressure in the corner, nice jumpy there, keeping Toga in the corner. The throw whiffs, the super does not. That's going to be a hard knockdown, and Patachu with positive bonus. Imagine weathering the storm.
Big jumping, catches the back dash, doesn't get to confirm. 6K gets dropped, and Kawana, he was ready to strike back as soon as he can. Piercer, there's a leap. Stay on the ground, Chip. You're the president. We need you right here, right now. 6P, get clipped. clashes, but Toga wants it more, and the clash back.
With this big 5B from Patachu, I don't think this will be enough to kill. No, it actually does. Beautiful stuff from Patachu, who gets the very first round of his loser's run. Oh, the trade starting off as Toga summons the oppose, and immediately Patachu in the sandwich. That's not going to be a lot of damage, but still, Toga with the life lead. Woo!
Another 5 behind here, nice and clean, but you know what? Toga said, I've seen this combo before. We don't need to see it again. I'm already going on clip for that one. Here we go, execution. I put the sword down on him. 5B, PSR. We saw the damn thing whiff using too much block stun, Rensu.
Imagine having a safe commander. Could it be me? As there's Toga, 5B, 2Bs, still pressuring Patachu in the corner. There's the damn fang, finally connects, no meter to our speed, but still Patachu in kill range. The bait on the DP. The burst bait did not connect, but Patachu very smart to keep on that burst, but Togata gets the round as well.
Holding on to it, clutching those pearls. Wow, oh no, unfortunate. Got a big star there. Oh, oppose your challenges. Gets out the corner, takes a little bit of damage for his trouble, but the neutral is definitely well warranted in that situation. Did you see that 2K to stop Eddie, my guy?
So slick right there, but giving up the third in a matter of consequence. YRC stops the 5D right there. Patachu trying to get something going. Nice with punish on that 6B. Big count in as well. Patachu getting towards the corner. Just the overhead again into the leaf throw. No meter to confirm, but one touch may close it out. Beautiful throw in the corner, and Patachu levels things up at 1 game apiece. Patachu running high there on momentum. Toga in game 1 looked very, very confident when they could enforce their game plan, but when they had to force Chip to force their game plan down, it was a little bit rough.
You can definitely see that Toga was trying to challenge a lot more, right? You can see it, counter hit there, he goes for a burst. He really doesn't want to be under pressure. Nice in speed this time, gets a drunken shade knockdown afterwards as well. And yeah, you see that, active defense. He is saying, you know what, I could block and try to space, but I want to see if you as a Chip player is going to run into these big buttons.
Ooh, look at that 2B from Toga to interrupt, but still Patachu. Oh, 6K RC, the dreaded overhead right there. 6H breaking the wall, huge life lead for Patachu. No burst for Toga, but there's meter spent for Amorphous. Good stuff to earn back the turn, but Patachu so patient. Jump 2K, catches the backdash, closing out the round as well. And Patachu getting better and better as the rounds go by.
Definitely leveling up as he proceeds in this set. Backs away, no Eddie in sight. Oh, the frame traps connect.
Oh! I think that was a missed air throw, but I mean, JD still does the job. Patachu in the corner. Oh my god, once again, the interrupt on the 5 piece. Very clinical at that second hit of the jump H. Clips Toga. There's another big overhead coming in. The burst force from Toga, who is on the last remaining life, but manages to get a big combo. This could be big damage.
That was a pretty slick confirm. That was a pretty slick confirm. Noticing the Eddie hit on the other side, run up 6P though. The neutral killer himself, break the wall with his body, and he actually takes the W there. Patachu with a pretty out there 6P, but like I said, it's such a good tool to do for most characters, right? Just to go, no approach, stop there, or hold this damage.
That's it. Potentially the last game of this set. Patachu, 2 games back to back. Excuse me, beautiful 6P though from Toga. Getting back some momentum to S. Oh, some big whiffs. Patachu gets some good damage. But this is a very intense round. It's a very, very footsie base, I feel. Before then, of course, the inevitable corner carry from Zato. Good defense from Patachu, but look at that risk. One touch may take up so much life. There's a burst from Toga to keep Patachu in the corner. But will he break Patachu? There he is. T4, what's next?
Eddie's going to be back, that's what's next, so it could be anything, but he actually escapes the corner there, goes for the lanes, blocks the overhead, blocks the double overhead afterwards, but doesn't escape. The village is hidden. You don't know it's there. He did 2D on his wake up. What an option. Boom.
Breaks the wall, hard knockdown. Toga with bar, maybe the YRC to stop Patachu from going in, but never mind. Beautiful throw after the safe jump. Patachu is on set point. The French crowd going wild for the hometown hero as Patachu still. Patachu actually from France, from Paris, by the way. So, of course, hometown hero is actually the definition for this chip player.
Oh, I want to define that as an unblockable. How do you know? You cannot dodge, but you cannot see. And here we go, Shark Week once again. RC, hold on to the burst. I believe so. Yeah, not going to kill him anyway, but positive bonus. Probably won't need it. Only needs one more tap here. Doesn't go for Pierce around start. Backs away 2D. Toga needs to be careful here because he might actually lose his life lead real quick.
100% chip, still in kill range. The burst from Toga, so a small victory here from Patachu, but the round goes to Toga, still alive in the Zeus's bracket, but still on set point for Patachu, who has burst. Big count in, not a confirm, but Toga ends up in the corner. There's the nervous backdash, but Patachu cannot capitalize. Jump H into the wreck up pressure. Toga still patient in the corner. This defense is insane.
Not scared to use me for the FD there. Really smart. Closest.
Oh!
Wow. Drops the combo though. The JD sprawl all over the bar. 6B trade. That is super rare. Closest starts to continue the pressure. Drills, goes low. Oppose. Grab this guy. We're going to get a wall break.
We're going to get a game 5. And crowd popping off as well. Huge support for Toga. As it's game 5 between Patachu and Toga. The chip against the Zato. We're going to lose a character in this top 8, but we'll have another one triumphing and proceeding on in the bracket. Patachu starts off well, but there's a gold burst. Could all change. Beautiful dash in from Patachu, but still Togata gets the 5P, and that will be big damage and corner pressure as well.
Yeah, that gold burst, I'm not going to lie, might win this round for Toga. Super smart. Gets the wall break. Doesn't spend bar. I think in this situation is actually better because he's going to need it for a counter. There we go. Drunken Shade RC. Hops in like a scorpion. Try to 6B there. I think it was a little bit too late. Now Patachu taking him to the wall. No window in sight. But the corner's here. He comes away from the command grab. Defensive RC. He's going to look for the burst. He doesn't. He's going to give him the burst. Man grab. Take stage.
Jump, and that will be set point now for Toga. The tides have turned. That Shark definitely living in that tide. Oh, okay. Patachu catching Toga sleeping. Big counted as well for the Frenchman. Getting that wall bounces. No super to break the wall. Has to break it with 5P. Think it was a misinput right there. Still though, 50% damage. Big 6P as well. Getting the corner carry. This could definitely be a lot of damage. There's the left right. Toga gets caught. There's the RC. Patachu. Final game, final round. Who is going to make it further in the bracket? Who's going to be sent home?
Insane. Last round, that's an early burst. He wanted the space, didn't get a gold variety this time. Oh my gosh, the 5Ds. And I feel that that's the first one that's actually hit this whole set. I know he's done a couple so far. A lot of Sharknadoes have hit drill. 2P. He's trying to keep the momentum, but oh my gosh, Patachu is just going to rob you of your pockets. Why I see burst straight away, Brett, to what is going on.
I like that burst from Patachu to keep the offensive, of course. Very important round right there. Moving about, Ninja stuff, 2K, 2D, Toga gets the Oki, the backdash on the command throw, the 6P on the overhead. Patachu has bar, maybe the YRC bait, no, actually gets the PRC, does not stop Toga from going on the offensive. The dash and the 2P, the 5H, everything is hitting for Toga. The 6P, no OTG, but there's Eddie back, there's a sandwich. Patachu still blocking. How are you doing this?
Execution of the road, and hits him with the Sharknado red suit. Toga takes it. He was down in the set. He never gave up. This guy is not a mattress. Don't sleep on him. He is here. Sheesh. Toga giving back the energy the crowd gave him. You guys obviously couldn't see it, but they were standing up. Every time Patachu was on the defense, they were getting hyped for our guy Toga. Shout out to Patachu. He had a sick run. He's still obviously one of the premier chips that we have in our scene, in our region. But yeah, Toga is not messing about. Great gameplay from both players here. Toga continuing on. He's putting a statement out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, imagine getting onto a major like UFA, 182 men bracket, and getting at least 5th. That's at least 5th place guaranteed for Toga. Massive, massive placement. Also, shout outs to Patachu as well. Very good showing, but Toga just a little bit more clinical and managing to get the big W. And now we are heading into our last losers round 1 matchup. And I think that if we had a small glimpse of the circus earlier on, we're about to see it in full swing. I mean, it's no Circus du Soleil, but it's still, I think it's competitive because, ladies and gentlemen, it's an Ago mirror.
It is an Ago mirror. We are going to have young Jetstream from Italy, the youngest of Jetstreams, versus Verix, the absolute stoic player from Senegal. And to beat FR, these two players play totally different. Like, Verix plays like a pot player. I've been saying this like for a while, but now I'm comfortable saying it on stream. He plays like a pot player. He's one of the few Nagos that just walks.
Yes.
Just walks. And not only does he do that, because other Nagos do that, but he walks and you are scared of the option that he's not going to pick. Because he'll just walk up to your face and he'll do something like far rest. You're looking for the Fukio, looking for clones, you're looking for jump-ins, and I feel that that is so key to understand how Verix plays, because all the Nagos I feel we have different ways to identify that stem. You've got combos, you normally go, that's a Eurolegion combo. You're going to see Jetstream style where it's like, he's got stuff to do. He is not trying to be here longer than he needs to. He's trying to clap you as quick as possible. But Verix is like, I pay for this game. I want to get all the time on that clock up there. He wants all of it. It's going to be a battle of personalities, I feel, more than anything, not just the characters. It's the unstoppable force versus the unmovable objects. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to take it.
Yeah, I think these Nagoriyuki mirrors are very hectic, very fast-paced often, and I think the issue with the Nago mirror, of course, is that blood meter, because, of course, when you hit that 2 bars of blood, you will get extended range on that 5H, on that 2S, and 2S is even faster.
Yep.
So it's a little bit of a conundrum, because you need the extended range on your normals to outreach your opponent, but at the same time, you're so close to popping that one blood special too far, and you're basically kind of dead against Nago. So it's going to be very rough for Nagoriyuki to play this matchup effectively, I feel. Although these two, some of the best pilots in the whole world. I mean, it's fair to say. It's Verix from Senegal, immense trip from South Africa, and Jetstream from Italy right there. Going to be facing off against each other in this Nago mirror. And a lot of stakes around the line. This is loser's bracket still, so the loser of this will not only lose bragging rights to their character, but of course will be sent out of the bracket.
That's really important, right? The master of the blade, who is going to be Jetstream on the left-hand side, Verix on the right-hand side. Len intros rocks. Verix in his classic white garms, the default color. He's basic in the way he plays, and he'll basically kill you if you make a mistake. Jetstream in the navy blue, unsheathing the sword, samurai on samurai action. Chat, let me know. Is it going to be Jetstream or is it going to be Verix? Who's taking the mirror match?
We'll find out after the end of this set. Oh my god, starting off with 6H, very unorthodox for Jetstream, but Verix is the one forcing the agenda right here. Big whiff though on this 6H. Oh, Verix takes back the turn though. Jetstream maybe a little bit nervous, whiffing buttons at the start. The RC caught with that 5K. And look at Verix. Damn, the burst force out of Jetstream. Maybe a little bit too much of a hero burst. Slice. Eesh, Verix, round number 1 with authority.
It's super rare to see Jetstream get rushed down by Nago. I feel like Verix has said, you know what you do? I can do it, I just choose not to. Blood is really high though now. You might see Verix, yeah, he's going to go back to the patience play, but he's got a life lead, and here we go. Jump scared, Jetstream is in the building. He's going to explode forward when he sees an opportunity. And Verix going to the panicked jump in, see what you do, see what you can react to, and I'll adapt accordingly.
2H as keep out from Verix. Oh, tries to bait Jetstream into the punish. 6H OTG, life lead for Verix once again. Beyblade whiff into the count 8 on the close dash. That should be good damage, but is Jetstream gonna pop? No, good block management to calculate that Beyblade was safe. Double 5H as it's a battle for range. Jetstream has the range advantage right now. Verix a little bit too far, but goes in. The Fukio, Beyblade is blocked. Ooh, Verix, PRC. Oh!
Wow, he bit him in his gap. That's normally makes you see Nago do to other people, but right now you're going to see the glass flow all over the floor. Clean up on aisle 2. We have a dead Nago and some glass, but 1 round, it's not over yet. Explosion, and that's what we like to see. That is the patented Jetstream. Oh, but dropping combos, that's not patented, but get the bite, win the 5 red 2. I think that's how it goes, right?
Fukio forward back again. Jetstream trying to play with the swagger, but Verix sub it out. The burst from Jetstream, good job on the Beyblade, but there's a big counter hit. Verix still sitting on that burst. There it is, pop. Huge life lead though for Jetstream. Verix needs to approach, but it is still Jetstream who goes in.
Not playing on that life lead, trying to end it as quick as possible. Like I said, man, this guy wants to get a W in. Nice jump in. PRC to keep themselves safe. Tried to trip up with a 2S, get him on the landing frame. Did it a little bit too early. But we have Verix with a little bit of health, enough to make a comeback. He just needs one good hit. Blood is high. Big jump in S. I told you, you need to be careful. What a young man. He is young. He is young, Retsu.
Young man reflexes. Challenging the Fukyo in with those 5 Ps, and Jetstream is the first one to draw blood in this one. Jetstream, once again, this time is the fast start that they all anticipate. They counted on the Beyblade. Verix delaying the burst to catch Jetstream. Look at Jetstream, man, just sitting there.
Big jump in K does connect. We're going to get much damage because Jetstream didn't want to know where that film ended. And again, a jump air to air. You see the falling K to keep him in check. Taking to the wall. Oh, nice shimmy attempt there, but Jetstream not biting. Here we go. Hold the Air Force 1 to the 5K. He dashes a little bit too much, but at least he puts Verix back into the corner.
Oh, just like that, Verix Beyblades out. 2 bars of tension as well for Verix. BRC forward, the jump on the Commando, but still in the BRC, so has to respect Verix offense. Beyblade tries to whiff, punish. Look at the offense from Verix. Beyblade to close it out, and that will be the round for Verix, but we've seen this film before. Jetstream still looking, starting off with the aggression as well. There's so much blood. Going to have immediately the range advantage. 6P slapping the Naga out of him.
Back to the corner, 2K gives an opening. Verix has an opportunity here. Oh dear, this is going to be quite a bit of damage here, Retsu, as we go for the super. Seashells by the seashore. Swish giving the C.
Super unskilled as well. A lot of damage. Big 2S though from Jetstream on wake up stage. OTG tries the PRC shenanigans, but the only thing that Jetstream will get is a round loss. Verix immediately evens up the set, 1 game apiece, and that is the way that all 4 games of top 8 have gone so far. So immediately you can see the level that these guys are going. It's incredible. Big counter, the burst catches Verix, and Jetstream brings it back to neutral, only for a little bit.
One IB there, crucial to keep that space. Are we going to get another one? Get the bite, win the fight. Verix sees the prophecy, he's going to try and keep it true. This pressure is a mountain. PRC to keep it up, but here we go, Jetstream fighting back.
Jetstream tries once again, force the issue, a lot of risk for both players. Backdash from Verix. Oh, 5K trade. I've got the same button, bro. Oh!
You see the spacing.
Damn. Verix. Another round on the board, and slowly Verix is getting more and more confident. And Jetstream's on-rushing Nago is not longer scaring for Verix, which could be scary for Jetstream himself. And still sends in the clone. Nice 5K challenge for Verix though. There's the blood sucking universe. The blood is at an all-time low for Verix, who is still rocking. Beyblade, clone, 6H, BRC makes the backdash from Jetstream.
Oh no. His blood was going low, but the stonks are rising here for Jetstream. He turns the tide. C-cells by the seashore. Rate the class, positive bonus. Gonna need that tension. Close the gap.
Oh, Fukyo in. Again with the Rekka, the challenge with that 5K. Still Shizurioki. Oh, pops in the second hit. Verix couldn't have planned it any better. Although it was not planned at all. Mask on moment, still doing nothing. Beyblade in. Tries to bait the YRC, but it still reaches. That 5D will do the trick, and Jetstream again levels things up. It is duel number 3, the final round in game 3. The winner brings the deadlock. Jetstream starts off fantastically, misses the final 5K, does not get the wall break.
Did you see that? Did you see the flicker go over the 2S? That is wild. And that time it doesn't, he did it a little bit too late. Oh, trades. Woo, PRC, Tokyo drift in.
Oh, both now goes on 2.5 bars. It's going to be rough with this range battle right here. Oh, Verix has bar. There's, oh, misses the BRC overhead. 5H from Jetstream. Oh, we're just playing Samso right now.
I love it. Both at level 2. They've got the sword normals to do it, right? Why not? I love this playstyle. Oh, Verix is going to jump ins, but Jetstream swinging on the ground. It says you can take to the air, but you've got to land eventually. You're a big boy. You've got no air mobility, and you've got no life right now. Jetstream 2-1 up. Italy feeling real good today, man. He had to take his teammate out, like you said, Armix. Here he is to carry on. And he held the flag, but Verix says, I might be the one to stop you, dude.
As we've seen Jetstream with a big counterplay to that. 5k from Verix to stop the Rekka. But we'll see still. Oh, there's a throw in the corner from Jetstream, putting Verix in the corner. There's no burst for the Italian. Verix has burst back as well. No bar for either, but it's still huge, huge range. Oh!
DJ Khaled, another one. Ooh, I think he bit his from attempt. It looked like it. And here we go, Jetstream on a roll. Trying to roll over his opponent.
Oh! Verix though, throwing him out after the Fukio 6-8, not enough to kill. Jetstream can still live on. There's the BRC forward. 2S, not enough to get the confirmation, and the 2S from Verix will end the round. And Verix just 1 round from tying things up. But Jetstream still the one on the offensive. Big Tsuzuryuki, the burst, just the tip, hitting Jetstream and saving the White Nagos.
It's a buy. You know how this goes. Let's see. The prophecy is true. Oh my gosh, what backdash on the air spot. The whiff punish is almost there. Jetstream, no, I want one more chance. 6P, Fook, PRC, keep the pressure going quickly.
5H, another 5H, going ham with the Beyblade, could confirm, but ooh, no pop just yet into the super. That's going to be it. That means game 5 is already loading. This Nagoriyuki mirror will live up to the final game. And I can't give it to anyone. Both players have been playing phenomenally, both with their different playstyles as well. Although Verix is forced to play a little bit different, of course, because you cannot let the Nagoriyuki overwhelm you like this. Big count it again. No burst this time. Condition Jetstream that Verix will be bursting after the hit, after the Rekka, but very patient. Oh!
Bro.
That was active the whole morning. Again.
The hitbox.
5H again. There's the bite. Verix on little life. Oh, Corona handshake. No bite for anyone. Big count it. Verix looking to turn the tide. Trying to bait the burst as well. There's the super from Verix. Big call out right there. Still not enough to kill though. That bite though. Sending in the clone. Jetstream on set point, but both players have burst. This could go still either way, C4.
All too early on the buy, and there's the burst. OTG, Jetstream is feeding it. He feels close. There's the 5K to keep you grounded. Verix going for his own burst. Oh, you can smell it in the air. Verix is like, I might need to get a little bit aggressive. Throw a couple of more normals out there. I need to clip him with something. But Jetstream, with the confidence, he's so close. The far S connects. The RC also extends the combo. We might be looking at Jetstream going on in top 8 reps. What's going to happen?
Oh, there's a counter hit, and that is what you said was the prophecy. Jetstream popping off to the crowd. What a huge win for the Italian. The Nagoriyuki mirror goes Jetstream's way. And defeating Verix, one of the favorites to get the whole win, not just into top 8. Phenomenal stuff right there. Jetstream still popping off and 100% deserved it. The crowd, man, that is sick. The offline energy is just something different.
Whenever I see Jetstream, I think about the journey he's had. Like, no disrespect. When it came to Italy, it was always like milking Armings for a long time, man. A very long time. And Jetstream was kind of like one of the up-and-comers, one of like the students. I think it's been a couple of months where he's like, I'm not just on their level. I compete with these guys. These people get better from playing me. And we can see that in Armix. And today, like you said, he beat Armix. And now he's beaten one of the top Nagos that we had. You have to put his name in there now. And it's so cool to see that it's never too late to get this good. Because, like I said, for a long time, when it came to Italian representation, Jetstream wasn't amongst them. It was always Armix and it was always Note winning the tournaments. He has come such a long way, and he deserves all the praise he gets. But again, we have to say shout out to Varix, because he's been a force of nature in the scene since day dot.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible the rise that Varix has had, but of course, taking nothing for Jetstream. That was such a phenomenal display. And as you said, I do feel that now Jetstream is the #1 Italian representative. Of course, Nelgal has bowed out of a lot of Strive action, unfortunately. And with Jetstream eliminating Armix from this bracket, I think it's fairly safe to say that it is now Jetstream running the Italian flag in theory, of course, because there's still Armix who is doing the same battles and supporting Jetstream all at once. So that's really, really sick of the Italian contingent, of course. But we have a couple of companions here today with us, so let's throw them this stuff for analysis. So off to you, Laz and Cola.
Welcome to the Guilty Gear CSI department. We are here at UFA, Guilty Gear Squad. You have definitely seen some buddy action, but let's talk a little bit about what had happened. My name is St. Cola. I am joined with Lazarus, and I'm also joined with Gideon. Now, we're going to pick apart a little bit of that Gold Lewis matchup, because I've been seeing some talk, have we not, on Twitter about how Gold Lewis is top tier.
There's been a lot of this talk, right? And I mean, we got one.
Some crazy accusations recently.
Outlandish, right? Yeah. I mean, look, we've got, I mean, one of the pristine Gold Lewises, Smoib in winner's side.
We love our boy Smoib. We love
Yes, winner's side finals, obviously. Looking up against Tiger Pop. I was going to ask you, Gideon, obviously you are one of the better Gold Lewises in our region as well. If not the second best, maybe, you know, I'll give you some more credit. But yeah, very dangerous character, obviously. But can he get it done versus the best character, Happy Chaos?
Against Happy Chaos.
Yeah, what do you do in that matchup?
Incredibly difficult. The matchup is very one-sided, really, most of the time. But if Smoib can get in, he can be very damaging to Tiger.
How is he getting in? Like it's a slow character. If I'm a Gold Lewis player, how am I getting in against Gold Lewis of all characters?
All right, so there's this little secret technique. It's called level 3 drone in neutral. It's very powerful.
I've heard it.
Character in the game recently.
Wow.
I think they buffed it, didn't as well? They made it happen so that it just controls all the neutral lasts forever and it doesn't go away on hit or something like that. It's mad.
Even more.
Bro, hard knockdown.
You hear me? I want drone stronger.
Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
No, someone cut his feed.
Crazy.
No, there's a reason why there's been some good talk about Gold Lewis. It's because he's been getting it done in other regions as well.
He's been
very strong, and like he's a very scary character. It's not a character you want to face, of course. The damage is high, and his mix-up's good.
Plenty of great players, fantastic players like Darkrai, Bedless Sleeper, Cheerio, fantastic.
Gobu when he wants to play that character too as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Gobu with the Zato and the Gold Lewis combination goes so well together for some strange reason.
So if I'm a Gold Lewis player, if I get in, I get my level 3, you know, Sentry and stuff like that going. What am I doing before that? Because the Sentry has to build up that level.
You got to be really patient.
You're
dash blocking, you're blocking. You got to wait till he starts running out of bullets or run out of focus.
Oh, okay.
You got to really pay attention to his resources.
Yeah.
Dash block as much as possible.
So I know you've probably played Tiger Pop quite a lot, part of the ZBI, of course, Dark Block International.
He bullies me a bit.
But yeah, I mean, he's not one you want to practice because it's so annoying, I imagine. But you're going to have to. Do you think Smoib has got that experience playing against Happy Chaos, at least at the level of Tiger Pop?
He's played Tiger a lot in brackets.
Okay.
Like, they've met Salty, Saltmine.
Okay. What's the winning record between the two, do you think?
Yeah, do you
What's
think?
I've seen
feel it out.
Tiger beat him almost every time, apart from once where Smoib swapped to Biken.
He swapped to
I think
Biken.
I watched that. I
forgot about that. He's another character.
EU, that did happen.
Oh, okay. So you think
might see that happen?
You never know. It could possibly happen.
I feel like that's still not the best matchup for that character,
but
but
can possibly do it. If
he can do it.
I think his pressure is good enough.
We might see Gold Lewis make it all the way. I do want to ask you one more thing about Gold Lewis and just in general, because a lot of people see that character is power when he hits you, how much damage he does, the mix when he's got the bar. Talk to me about his real weaknesses. I want to put this on the label right now. Talk about the weaknesses.
His size, his speed, and his getting in mainly.
Getting in.
JD is a fantastic button,
right?
But he has to use his tools a lot. 6P is very powerful against Gold Lewis. His main pokes, Far Slash, and JD do lose to 6P.
Okay.
And this is 6P the game, unfortunately.
This is 6P the game. You check the box.
684 is amazing. There's a reason why you see people talk about 684 so much and it's used so often.
Okay.
12 frames, hard knockdown, massive disjoint. It is an amazing poke. It's just the input can be a bit hard, but you get used to it.
Right. That's the practice that you have to have as a
top
level player, right?
But
But that's also why people kind of hate on Happy Chaos, but they have to look at the other side of things is he does take a lot of work in terms of execution and staying on point, on solid, and making sure that you have all those resources at the ready and steady so that you can enact that nasty stuff that you see up on the screen that y'all so much hate. But there is that element that if you're not good at that, you might get clipped up. However, Tiger Pop, we saw how good he was all weekend. He was doing BRC mix-ups and stuff like that. I feel like out of the Happy Chaos players,
been so consistent.
He might be the best mix master. Umi shows up there, but I feel like she's got a great all-arounder. But when it comes to the mix master, the bartender, he's got the most potential.
Tiger is the main Happy Chaos who does close range mix-up. He does like minimal zoning as little as possible. He will run in.
Yeah.
Like, you see him when he plays, he'll do a steady shot and then instantly run in with regular shots to get in, to start his offense. He does not like doing zoning.
That's how you gotta be.
He enjoys.
Funny enough, I actually asked Tiger Pop as well before the match, which one would he prefer up against, Smoib or Space? And he said actually Smoib was preferable matchup. He thinks May can fight Happy Chaos really well, actually. So
S-Dolphin's a really good tool to get in against.
Yeah, surprisingly. So I think
all right.
He's comfortable in the matchup. We'll see. He's definitely looking to be the favorite.
We'll see.
Well, looks like they want to get back to the match. We're going to get back to the match. Stick with us. We're going to have more Guilty Gear coming your way just a second. Don't go nowhere. And I mean it.
Ladies and locals, boys and boomers, matches of all ages, we are back with some Guilty Gear Strive UFA 2022. I am C4IQ, joined by my guy Retsu. What are we going to say today? We've got some good games on the way.
I mean, yeah, we've had already fantastic matchups, honestly. The first 4 games were bangers. And I mean, if you look at the bracket, it's going to be incredibly stacked. All the way forward, we have some incredibly harsh matchups, like the winners finals of today, which will be Smoib with the Goldos against Tiger Pop on Happy Chaos. We did have mirrors in Nagoriyuki mirror as well, where Jetstream came out victorious. That was a fantastic coming of age, maybe even, because Verix is such a great competitor that you rarely see them lose, and Verix was able, Jetstream was able to get a huge W in this one, and securing 5th place at that. And we also had the story of Toga, which is still going on, like massive upset, the first offline event, and is now competing for more than 5th place. That's just amazing stuff, honestly.
Yeah, there's definitely, it feels like a passing of the torch. After big tournaments like Evo and stuff, a lot of people were like, next time it's going to be me, especially a lot of inspiration from Plate Slash, man, like May, 2nd at Evo. Insane. He started in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball players rise up. You can play neutral apparently, but speaking of the players here, right, we have Smoib, Tiger Pop, like you said, in winners finals. They're going to duke it out very soon as we get the setup started. And then Space, Jetstream, Pinhead, Toga. The Pinhead Toga one, I feel, is gonna break some hearts, because as a Zao player running into an Axel in 2022, you must be like, yeah, why have you forsaken me? Of all the paths, why now? And have all of the Axels, Pinhead as well. But like you said, Toga, definitely had a really strong performance, showing that they can definitely hang. Against Pinhead, though, that is going to be the final boss, I think, character-wise. Not obviously for the tournament, but character-wise, if he can overcome that, he is going to be on cloud nine, man.
I think the losers matches are also both runbacks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Space Jetstream was one of the winners semifinals at OTB, where Space actually defeated Jetstream to send Jetstream to losers at that. And Pinhead against Toga is another runback, but a much more recent one, because these two played in the team tournament in last Friday, and they were the decider in the France against North Africa match, and Toga got the W in that. So the matchup is surely locked and loaded for Toga, but I think that tournament Pinhead is a different beast, and we're going to see him tonight in all his glory. Although, man, support for Toga, I mean, there's more support for Toga than the local player. This is insane.
This is so crazy that you pointed out. Normally, in French tournaments, especially UFA, if you guys watch Dragon Ball as well, you're going to know about noise. Because when there's a French player playing, they go ballistic in the crowd. So you're definitely going to hear that. Right now, though, like you said, Toga's getting all the claps, all the cheers. It's going to be interesting to see how far it goes. I think when someone like Pinhead starts to get momentum, you're going to hear people in the back, the French players go like, oh yeah, that's our guy. So let's see. Toga needs to power up before, right? Because I think they're looking at the matchup and they're like, damn, Toga's going to need this energy to go up against an Axel. We've seen time and time again some of the greatest Zatos from our region go fall by the wayside to the greatest Axels we have, the Triforce, the trifecta that we used to have. And they are fused into one. Pinhead, the combination of the greats. I know they're in chat somewhere. Shout out to Mystic, Snake, and Barry. Let's get it. The Assassin versus the Time Traveler. Who's going to take it?
This is going to be another sick matchup. Let's see if Pinhead will get the run back after the team tournament, or will Toga just keep on murdering enemies. Everyone in red. It's going to be a red matchup as Pinhead scores the first big counter hit burst immediately used from Toga. Definitely knows that you have to be on Axel every single moment, because if you leave Axel be as Zato, it's going to be so hard to get back in.
Absolutely, and you can see, look at the difference between how Pinhead is playing now for his previous matchup against Tiger Pop. He has free reign of those singles. He gets a perfect, he's getting trophies, and he's not even in finals yet. This guy!
Good start right here for Pinhead, another big counter hit. Look at the confirm, so clean as ever from Pinhead, as now Toga has to claw his way back in. Oh, 6P waves, Pinhead. So those jump dash play keep out so well, but Toga inching ever so closer, almost got in his face, and there he is, and now the Sea of Eddie may now start, and now you have to block. Pinhead caught up, there's the first sword. You need to always break the wall with super in this matchup, because of course Axel can just wither away if you're not getting a hard knockdown.
Oh, hit him with the dust. If that kills, that's asbestos for real. And he does. And that one opportunity, like you said, Bretsu, that one jump in led to Pinhead not being able to play that round.
Oh, another little bit counter hit. Toga maybe a little bit too antsy to take back the initiative in this round 3. Another big counter hit. No Eddie summoning for you. Still, Pinhead on the offensive, already 50% HP deleted from Toga's HP. Then PRC from Pinhead to make sure that he is the one running the show right here. Toga still dashing in on the surfboard, but Pinhead, look at the life lead. This is so hard for Toga to get.
There we go, the 2K to kind of low pro off the falling button there. Get some dash blocks here from Toga, but I might be a little bit too late. He's got a pixel, a final pixel, but you know what? He has a Sharknado on screen. This is actually anyone's game right now.
Back in the corner, but the snail will take it. And Pinhead takes game number 1. And that is the two sides of the coin, of course. Round number 1, round number 3. Pinhead rocking the show in the middle. Toga getting a very good round. And that wasn't even successful from the round start. So Toga can definitely take it, but immediately using these bursts, which is not letting Toga get any work at all, because look at Pinhead not willing to stay in the corner, just rushing out at every single moment.
Renzen flick him over, put him in the corner. I like it. Oh, a little bit early on that close test to get the anti here. I love the idea. Take him to the corner. We're going to break the glass. Yes, we are. Not with a overdrive, though. Not enough meter. Eddie's on cooldown. He's almost ready. Catches the back down to close test. That's going to be a kill. And again, we see the explosive pressure and momentum. When Toga has that Zao on you, matchups go out of the window.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a good start from Pinhead, but Toga managing to claw it all back. It's a big counter hit with that jump slash. Pinhead trying to boss it out once again. Sends in the Renzen. Good jump, but even better challenge here for Pinhead. Does not want Toga to get in. I think that is a dead Zato, of course it is. There's the OTG and another perfect for Pinhead. As the Axel is getting comfier and comfier in this matchup, I feel.
Zao, the daredevil of the game, right? He is a man with no guts, no fear whatsoever. So when he gets hit, he disintegrates on screen. 6 though, quick burst. Pinhead has got a game plan and he's trying to execute it as quick as possible. Big jump in there. 2D, we're in France, but he's eating snails. We don't want to do that, Toga. You don't want to eat the snails today.
Absolutely not. As Pinhead has bars, and that will hurt like hell. Look at the life lead that Pinhead has once again. Toga sitting on burst. Eddie is still available, but look at the risk. It literally is a risk at every single time. Pinhead, 2 bars of tension as well. He can run the show as much as he likes. Toga has nothing, no resources, just that burst, which can be popped at any single second from Pinhead.
Gets the burst of the 2K. I don't know if it's going to be enough. The risk is still really high, but his low health doesn't really make it any difference. He's going to die from one hit. Toga fighting for his life to get in. But Pinhead knows the situation, and he is playing so carefully and steady. Counter hit too far for to confirm another trophy. He is winning. Pinhead getting trophies in-game, mid-match. He doesn't need to get to death, but he does.
Snail. When in France, eat the snail.
Eat the snail, man.
That is 2-0. Pinhead not slowing down. That was 20 seconds of pressure from Pinhead, and again a big counter hit. Toga maybe getting a little bit into his own head, as it's so rough, man. It obviously is very rough. In this matchup, of course, Pinhead is so experienced as well.
You really do have to guess in neutral, right? Guess in the approach. There's not much you can do in terms of whiff punishing from that range with this character. Oh my gosh. I love the idea from Toga, but Pinhead said, I've got too many trophies on my shelf and in the venue and on the console. Do you think I'm going to fall for that burst? Not today.
And it could be last tournament life for Toga right here. The dream maybe turning and ending right now, as Pinhead still goes with the jump, and again that 2K just so good of usage from the French Axel player. Toga goes for the jumps, snail once again. Toga getting the jump in though, and now the distance is barely watchable. There's the drills, connect towards the corner, and now good jump, and even bigger confirmed. Toga, last time right there, good backdash at the commander, so unexpected from Pinhead, but still the reflexes on point. There's the bar, a little bit too far. There's the jump slash, 6P, a little bit too early, and Toga will be sent crashing out of the tournament. Pinhead, an emphatic 3 games to nothing. That is a big statement, and now Pinhead is in loser semi-finals as well. So competing for at least 4th place and better as well. Of course, Pinhead will be looking at that winner's bracket and taking whoever drops from it in losers finals and beating whoever meets in the other semi-final as well.
Indeed, man. Obviously, losing against Tiger Pop, like you said, coming back with a vengeance, really dealing and showing, demonstrating how hard it has to be for Zao to get W's. We did see one, obviously, but it was from one good jump in, and you could see that Zao, again, doesn't care about matchups when he's got you blocking. Everyone's a victim. But getting that initiated against someone like Pinhead with his, omnipotent presence of neutral, the jump Ps, the grounded buttons, like, you're always thinking, okay, I have to guess right and make him guess wrong with where he's going to control the screen. but he just doesn't go wrong half the time, right? That's the issue. And you've got a character that doesn't have the health to like use his currency to force his way and go. I might get clipped every now and again. We might see that later with someone like Gold Lewis, where it's like, I'm too big, I'm gonna get clipped, but I've got so much health, I'm gonna use that as a way to force my way closer and closer to you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Pinhead is just incredibly good at adapting on your movement patterns as well. I've played a lot against Pinhead myself, and he's just so good at adapting, whether you're dashing in, whether you're jumping. And he will use every single bit of intel from that match to be able to get the upper hand on you later on as well. So that's very, very good from Pinhead, who will still live on in the tournament, waiting for the winner of this next matchup, the round back from Only the Best in Naples a couple of months back, where Space actually took the W, but Jetstream, I mean, sending out Verix was huge for his morale. I do think that this is very, very evenly poised, and I cannot even tell a favor between these two. Of course, though, if tournament nerves were a part of this, I do feel that Space would be a little bit more inclined to take it.
Absolutely. If the XP is a thing, I would very much so agree with you. But on the other hand, you could say, you see every now and again, actually, I definitely saw it in Dragon Ball to yesterday, where when you play with someone who's playing from their heart, playing for fun, and it's like they've got nothing to lose. So they're willing to take a lot more risk where you're not going to be paired like, damn, you did that. You knew you could have lost if I blocked. Or you could have lost if I just acted and I reacted. When you play against someone like that, and you're like, well, why would you do that? That can carry over round to round to round. And against Nago, you need to be on point. You need to be focused. You can't go, I can't believe you did that against Nago. Because you're going to believe, because he's going to do it again if it hits.
And it's going to be massive amounts of damage as well. So that is something which is going to be dominant in this game, in this matchup, I feel, because Mei can deal some ungodly amounts of damage, even against the tankiest character of them all in Nagoriyuki. So that is maybe against other characters you can feel a little bit maybe scared by the lack of damage of your own character, like maybe a Bridget, maybe a Chip, but I am pretty sure that Mei can definitely get those 60%, 70% combos, and just like that, literally almost kill you with one single touch. Although I have to say, I don't know if it was a button check only, but I spied a Gold Lewis for Jetstream.
I did. I wanted to talk about it because I completely forgot. Jetstream plays many characters. I've played him. He's played Leo. He's played me in the mirror match. He played Gold Lewis for a long time. I'm pretty sure at one point that was kind of considered his main.
Yes.
So I'm not sure what he's thinking. Maybe pick another character for the matchup. If he's seen, maybe he's seen Space do well against Nago. He think, I'll throw a curveball. Let me give you Gold Lewis. See how well you are accustomed to how that character plays. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, Mr. Yuki is a pretty comfortable, consistent pick to have, especially if you're main. But Jetstream's young. He's very young, like we've been saying. So who knows? Who knows? He's a living, breathing mix-up. I think he actually picked Gold Lewis.
Oh, and remember.
Let me clear my. He picked Gold Lewis. He actually picked Gold Lewis.
And don't forget, Smoib sent Space to losers.
Oh no.
Smoib with the Gold Lewis. And I don't know if Jetstream is wanting to, like, is literally basing his Gold Lewis pick on the fact that Smoib beats Space. If that is, I think it is a bad choice. But if Jetstream is able to replicate what he saw in that, then by all means, be my guest, because Gold is always entertaining to watch.
100%. But this is going to be great for all of us, right? We're going to see if it was Smoib that won or Gold Lewis won. Space, the victors rewrite history normally, but you can do that. Even though you lost, you can say it was because of the player, not the character. Gets the throw back into the corner. That was a frame kill in the closest. We don't talk about that. Stalking.
Oh, good defense though, but gets killed by the overhead. Oh my god, going for the overhead right there. Ooh, PRC to jump over the drone. That was sick from Space, but Jetstream once again takes back the initiative as Dolphin has to retreat. That 2H was capitalized by Jetstream. Jump dust, stuffing the Mei out of midair. Still one touch will blow up this Mei, but speaking of blowing up, there's a 6H from Space, and look at that. Jetstream has no space at all.
The pressure is mounting. The blocking is not being continued as Jetstream tried to look for an escape. Obviously, only having one really strong one in his overdrive. Frame kill with a 5P, you'll see that a lot. Oh, swing up. Keep swinging up, 6 into 4, nice space in there on the far edge, but trades with a 6H. And now again on the back foot, good 6P. Retsu, this is a lot of damage on the PRC.
Oh, overhead as well, slamming man to the ground, drone is up. Oh my god, getting caught from behind as well. More pressure, the overhead, good block, 6H as well. Another drone, the far slash from May, but watch them feed, good low there from Jetstream, immediately leveling the round count. And I'm liking this Jetstream, so different from Smoib as well, like much less drone, much less footsies, I think, and much more activeness, just like the Nago, but Space getting the Orca, killer whale, hard knockdown, Jetstream with no bar.
Jump in, burst the closest, one hard piece, just outside of range of the 6H, air to air. Pulls on the drone anyway, JD. Oh my gosh, hit with a Uriel crush. RC into 5P. We're not still, I'll ask him about it later. Right now though, the game's not over, right, Retsu?
Of course not, BRC though, wanted to RC. Oh my god, get the counter hit on the Typhoon. Trying to bait main to jump it, there it is, BRC once again, there's the overhead. Tries to get the second overhead, but fails it and gives one stack and the turn to Space. There's this Scum Dipper light for Mame and is able to close out the round. Wow, that was such a good combo. Space, 1-0, Jetstream. Now, are you happy with it?
He runs it back.
He's happy with the Gold Lewis.
I think his face was, I can win with Gold Lewis, it feels easier. But he just messed up. Space like he did though. Scum Dipper light. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for it. Legs got blessed, Creps got checked. Ooh, now, nice 6P. Drones out. Gives the momentum back. Nice block on the low there from Space. Jetstream's gonna have to get a little bit more creative with opening up OTG. No, we're just gonna run and frame kill with a 5P. And that's it. Look at Space. He is challenge bracketed every time there's a gap there.
Oh, speaking of challenges, Jetstream gets a very good one. Gets also the fake cross-up overhead. That is a round on the board for Jetstream. Oh, but the Dolphin immediately stuns the Gold Lewis. There is no celebrating anything for you just yet. Overhead kiss again. Space is so good at setting up these command throws. I don't think we've had a single one jump.
2S whiffs. Stun Dipper light. Nice 5P into BT. Swing up. Oh my gosh, the old man stepped with the 5K there. Frame kill, overhead low. There we go, 2K. BRC maybe wasn't sure and gives him the shoulder bar through the glass.
Space has meter. Jetstream will get it very shortly. No drone just yet. Jump D goes back in. There's another Dolphin. Jetstream trying to challenge. BRC forward. Gives back the turn. Smashes them over the ground. Beautiful overhead. The burst bait as well. And that will be the round for Jetstream as he immediately takes the second game. And once again, 1 game apiece. That was such a good burst bait. That will scare Space from bursting for the duration of the set.
Jetstream is playing like a roller coaster right now. He's going from one executive decision to another one. Some not looking too good, but in the end he does get the damage, he gets the hits, and that's all that matters. Maybe throwing off his opponent mentally with some of the choices, but he needs to keep it up, one apiece. Like you said, RC blocked in the air. Closest is keeping grounded. Nice interruption with the 2P there, no Dolphins here.
Oh, there's the beach ball. Ah, good jumping though from Space, but Jetstream still hits the mark. Block or not, you'll still be stuck in the corner. Ooh, big Typhoon again, another one. Look at the life lead. Minor for Jetstream, but still can be bigger and bigger. There's the 3K. Go block and punish for Jetstream. That will be the round. Very good stuff from Jetstream. And I think this is the first time I see 3K punished this whole weekend.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of them be hitting. Especially the ones off hitting combos, but the raw ones too. Oh, mind the neck back. A lot of space built there from the FD. Run up, throw. Regular variety. That time again the smoochies, but not close enough to the corner. Catch the bad dash red too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, 6H fully charged as well. Life in the favor of Space. Peter for both as the RC spent for Space. YRC for Jetstream wants to take the turn back. Beautiful drone right there. Catches the Dolphin. We are against animal cruelty, but damn, Jetstream really looking to end this Dolphin's life burst is still waiting for Space. There's the drone once again. The 3K to confirm. This should be the round for Space.
Nice, nice. Slash on screen. Inspired by Space. Oh, what a badass in the 2H.
Oh, damn. He rammed his shoulder into her face. That's gotta hurt. The gold burst will hurt even further. Let's see if Jetstream can put this to the best of use. The drone disappears. Space trying to find the perfect way to get in. Beautiful PRC, but the challenge from Space, he's not afraid. 6H. RRC on the Dolphin, but a beautiful back throw. Jetstream looking to turn it around.
Mind your head, here we go. May holding his big Dickinson. Oh no!
Down with the system and down with the scoreboard as well. Jetstream gets the upper hand and it is 2 games to 1. The Italian just 1 game away from making losers semifinals and securing top 4 of the bracket. Space taking some time. I'm thinking about it because, of course, imagine being beaten by Gold Lewis and then by Gold Lewis. That's gotta sting.
Big jump in. Catch the landing though with a 5P and a gold burst. Redzu. This is dangerous for Space.
Oh, this is definitely nothing to laugh at. There's the overhead and more damage. There's no meter to FD for Space, but FD will still not matter. There's the burst from Space. Drone goes back in. Jetstream once again buys the perfect time. Low Typhoon into the overhead Typhoon. Still Space is blocking. There's the counter hit on the Dolphin. Trying to get the follow-up, but nothing doing still. Jetstream is controlling the Space well, but Space bites him in the rear, and that will be a wall break, and the life bars are suddenly even.
In quick fashion, like we said, we see BRC could have whiff punished a little bit too far away, but here goes the drone. Just weighing it down. Blogstar, exactly what he wanted. The lows, the overhead, mixing up, perplexing with the buttons here. 6H backs away.
Woo! Oh, 3K PRC, beautiful tech throw on the air. Oh, big whiff punish from Space, but not enough damage. Jetstream goes in with the Gatling, but the anchor is much more effective. Space gets around, and that is just 1 more to even up the set.
Right, 6B on the Dolphin there. Woo, and you see the FD making that look real funky. Rise up. Oh my gosh, 2 to 8. 6 to 4, I'm calling the time. And Gold Lewis wants it time to get that W.
Oh, down with the system, fully charged. Will it be the death of this mage? Damage, not enough though, not even the maximum damage that Jetstream could have pumped out. There's the overhead into more Behemoth Typhoons, and that will be the final coffin of this round. Jetstream, 1 more round to secure loser semis. Oh my god.
Yo, someone get Jetstream some medicine, bro. He's coughing all over the place. he should be wearing a mask playing his character. Damn. Oh no, he jumps back into the crow, and this is not good.
Oh, speaking of not good, though, this is not good for Jetstream. Overhead kiss, but the challenge, the burst bait as well. Jetstream gets the side swap. There's the drone in, but Space very smart to challenge it. Burst from Jetstream to keep Space in the corner. 1 final guess, and that is correct. There's a counter into the overhead. Still alive. PRC tries to get something, but they miss input. But never mind. Space goes once more for the H Dolphin. Jetstream has been sniping those left, right, and center with that 6P. And that was nothing different. And Jetstream will take the W, and we'll move on to meet Pinhead now in losers semifinals. So it is an EMEA classic, of course, because these two have faced so many times. But if I were in Pinhead, I would be so confident in that, because Pinhead, of course, has beaten Verix to get in top 8.
You say that, but we didn't see any Naga there. We saw the spooky hand come out of the coffin, and that's what won him the game in the end, giving the spooky hands to the Dolphin. So, and we've said this, Jetstream does play multiple characters. Maybe not at the same level as the Nago, but I don't know. Seeing that performance with the Gold Lewis, I mean, at the first couple of games, we're a little bit suspect. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit among us for sure. But having the arsenal of characters at his disposal can throw off Jetstream. Can throw off Pinhead when it comes to playing against Jetstream. So I don't know. I think what you said Obviously, being Verex is like, don't even think about bringing in Nago. But we did say that Jetstream's Nago is very different. Very, very different. So I'm not sure. He's just a wild card. Jetstream is just a wild card. You never know what he's going to do. Even though he lost with the Gold Lewis, he went, I still win. I'm still winning with this character. And he did it.
Yeah, a very good win. I do feel that Jetstream doesn't play as much Nago, Gold Lewis as he should. Even at mixed-up, Jetstream with the Nago couldn't take a game, or couldn't take a round off of Zando's Ram, bring out the Gold Lewis immediately, almost drew up the set 2-2, but Zando managed to get the victory there, 3-1, but still, very good stuff. But oh, that's a replay. I got mixed.
Yeah, that's all good.
Because we're getting another Gold Lewis on stage. It is the primary Gold Lewis of Europe. It is Smoib, but going up against them is none other than it's going to be today's villains against each other, actually, because it's the villain fit against the villain character, but the hero of the crowd, because it's Tiger Pop against Smoib coming up next in this winners final. So much riding on this. This is top 2 guaranteed, of course. So much money is guaranteed, as well as bragging rights. Winning UFA, man.
Retsu, winning, that's me. We're getting double dick. That's 2 big golds. Yes, I like double dick. What? Say something about it. You like it as well, don't lie.
What do you mean?
We're going from Gold Lewis to Gold Lewis. We're going to get hype. Coffin's going to be swinging. And I'm pretty sure everyone, maybe not in the crowd, but everyone at home is going to be happy if Happy Chaos gets one of those Dickinsons. What are you laughing about? Retsu, what do you mean? I don't know. That's was so funny.
I thought of an old joke. Right
now. Oh, okay, fair enough. As long as there's nothing I said. That's all good.
No. Chill. But yeah, of course, I think that in this type of matchup, of course, I do feel that the Gold Lewis will be an underdog. And everyone loves an underdog. But everyone loves Smoib as well. But everyone loves Tiger Pop. So who the hell crowd will the crowd root for? I mean, we're definitely assured the crowd popping off with Tiger Pop Super. That's guaranteed. But Smoib has a certain way of playing that brings out the crowd so much as well, that is 100% sure that whoever wins, I think, will be celebrated. Whoever loses as well will still be supported in the losers finals as well. So that's something that this matchup is quite unique to offer, because both of these players, I feel, are so in touch with the community as well. Tiger Pop and Smoib, 2 streamers, 2 very popular and 2 very good players. But one of them will be the one in Winners Tag Grand Finals. Who will it be? Will it be Smoib with the Chong Gold Lewis, or will it be Tiger Pop with the big villain Happy Chaos?
The Eagles are flying. You know what time that means? It is going to be our winners finals.
Change society. So instead of
man, it's so dynamic, right? Because I think we're going to see Tiger Pop and Happy Chaos winning a lot of the exchanges, but it can go downhill in a nanosecond if Smoib is one good like JD or one good read on a roll. Oh, it's going to be dangerous, man. As Tiger Pop, you've got to be feeling comfortable about the matchup, but also frightened about what hides, not under his bed tonight, but in that coffin, because he might get got.
I think this is going to be a rerun of Tiger Pop against Pinhead, but of course, every single hit that Tiger Pop eats in this matchup will hurt so much harder. Oh my god! Josansen for my Gold Lewis, and it's Smoib getting bulleted. Beautiful tech on the throw as well, but oh, decked in the face. Oh my god! I've got a gun too, I've got a bigger one as well!
Actual Modern Warfare on screen right now. I am scared. Weaponry, oh my god!
Oh my god, spinning around left and right and getting in on the action as it's still Tiger Pop getting the charge right here. Bullet again, but there's the drone. This could be the game changer. Smoib pushing in with the coffin. Fast RC, but beautiful 6 speed from Smoib. And there is Meter as well.
Insane reactions there. The big guy, show him the muscles. Show him the muscles. I lift. Lucky Charms on the fist as well. The horseshoes. Bringing him some luck, getting the hit. His name's Gold Lewis Retsu, not Silver. He's trying to win this.
Of course he will, but Tiger Pop going in once again. The bullet into the consolidation super, throws the roll. That's it. Smoib has the counterplay locked and loaded. And now Tagapop is in the corner. The backdash will not be capitalized on. 5D out of range to throw as well. And that will still leave Tagapop. But Tagapop is very, very nervous. I can feel that those throws are definitely from Tagapop to calm down Smoib. But Smoib looking really, really good in this matchup. The drone gets stuffed right at the ending. But again, another throw tech. How are you doing this, Smoib? Another one!
Smoib has been shot once in about 20 seconds. He takes a haymaker to the face. Oh, guns, guns on guns. Oh, he blocks it.
6P, beautiful stuff. Oh, but gets decked in the face, and that will be the round. Damn, behind me or in front of me, that won't even matter. Tagapop's target is still there. And that is a round for Tagapop. That was just 2 rounds in Guilty Gear Strive. Can you believe that sets last that long?
I'm sorry for everyone's chat. Everyone in chat, I'm sorry for your ears. I'm sorry. I like some defense. Oh, I like some confirms as well. That was tasty. Nice blocking across. I'll try to push him out. Good block. Oh, we caught him. He's going to rise up. Oh, my gosh. Circus combos.
Oh, no wall stick. Oh, does not respect the meaty as well. Gets the slump. Probably final one. Oh, down with the system. Gets the hit as well. Tagapop still though has burst. What an IPFD. Gets the separation that Tagapop needs. 6P whiffs as well. Final touch for Tagapop. Goes for the wrist flick. BRC. Oh, the jump from Smoib. Still gets thrown though. Still alive.
Oh my God,
Oh!
he's fire. He's got goal burst. I don't think he went in. I don't think he went in H there. I don't think he went in H there. There is no shot. I think he went in 6-4. I'm gonna ask him later. I don't think he went in 5H there. That would have been insane. He bet. Oh, he said, I've got a smidgen of life, but I've got a goal burst on deck. Let me clip you with that and make it count. But Tagapop ending that round with the W. Oh.
Jimmy's. Oh, okay. Stops the curse with the fully charged. Oh, overhead, catches the backdash. Tagapop forces the burst. BRC, but there's a 6P catching Tagapop. This will be big damage. The final coffin hit whips. There's the roll. No grab this time. Tagapop works for the left, right. Smoib's defense though running hard again. Another tech throw. But there's the big punch from Tagapop. Eat this Gatling though. Look at the chip damage.
Yeah, it was real good. But think about it, we got the focus, we got the cheat code, roll up on him against the IP, that means he's reacting, but he's gonna have to react to the next round because he's not winning this one. Again, showing that he can see it, but he needs to punish it. You've got to stop the circus from coming to your town.
Oh, that's definitely one way to do it. Big overhead typhoon, kick towards the corner, drone is out, another overhead, another one. The no mix up is connecting, another overhead with the backdash from Tagapop.
Oh, and here we go, the juggle combos, big jumping, YRC didn't bait it, headbutts, Zadine Zidane, he's got bar on deck, and he gets hit by the drone, he wasn't ready, you'd be reaching, trying to give him that online high five, but no one was there to return it, and Smoib, he's got a hard down, but now he's got a block, and this is looking real rough.
Oh, the backdash on the contest, but still there's the burst from Smoib running in, eating the bubble. There's going the curse again. There's Mita for Tagapop. Oh, there's the grab. Beautiful stuff from Tagapop. Always mixing up his options. And that is the run and gun to put Tagapop 2 games to nothing. That was a masterful round though from Tagapop. Literally throwing everything at the kitchen sink at Smoib. Smoib a little bit helpless in that round. And it's 2-0 though for Tagapop. The last chance for Smoib, but Jump Dust connects and this could be a different story.
Oh, big swing. Oh my gosh, Red 2. Hold me, Red 2. That was 3 hits. That was a 3-hit combo, and he lost like 60%.
More, I think it was 70. As it's a very good round from Smoib. Perfect round to get back into contention. Oh my god, that JD hit low to the ground. That was a 2D, not a JD. Ah, shimmies.
Watch your feet. Air-to-air, close SE actually gets confirmed. Smoib on point with the gold Lewis. Oh, backdash the second time though, ran into the hands. Nice, he swaps in. Here we go, Tagapop. Wow, he gets baited.
Oh, this is not where you want to be. Leaves him in the corner, but the back throw incident. Gets the drone, puts the mix, goes low, and Tagapop will lose the very first game of Smoib's what am I saying? Well, the first game of the set. Smoib back into it with authority. That was 2 rounds in which Tiger Pop could not get anything going. But it's still Tiger Pop in the advantage. It is 2-1. Just 1 more game still left to win for Tiger.
Shades are off for Tiger, but let's see if he can help his clarity. Can he see what he needs to do? Not again. 6 feet, a headbutt from, oh, the shimmies on the throw. And I think Tiger Pop has identified, yeah, you're good at throwing, but you're also good at whiffing. So maybe I'm going to use your reaction time against you. Every time I get close to you, I'm going to backdash and make you whiff, and I'm also going to jump in when you're not ready to 6 feet. Think about it. Doesn't hit the combo, Retsu. Anything can happen here, or you can just get haymaker, get your jaw spun by the happiest of chaos.
As the set point for Tiger Pop starts off with a big counter hit as well. Gunshots again, another tech throw. How many tech throws have we seen in just this set? As the jump, Gold Lewis Airlines, they will not be happy to fly with us. As this Tiger Pop getting on that burst, and now both bursts have been spent, and the bullets go rocking into Smoib's temple. As this Tiger Pop with a big life advantage, no bullets, concentration is back. There's the roll, moving about. Tiger Pop is throwing squares on Smoib.
The party's beginning, and it's happening at Tiger Pop Circus. Oh my God, he might be dead here, but oh no, he doesn't go for the whole combo, he goes for a reset. Oh, he's actually gonna get it, Smoib!
Damn! How did he still believe in that? Smoib taking us to the final round of game 4. As is the bullet, still go rocking in the back, that's just caught. Smoib, a little bit of an anti-backdash right there. But the Tiger Pop still with the gun, plenty of life still on the Gold Lewis. The haymaker goes in, good burst from Smoib, but it's still full screen range. The drone goes back out, good jump on the drone. Oh no, there's a haymaker again, but Gold Lewis still in with a chance.
What, 5P, stopping him on the way up. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get the numbers again. 8-2, 2-8, 6-4. But you know what, bullets don't need numbers. You only need 1 to hit. Single digits. Throws the curse out, voodooed up.
Smoib has bars, so maybe can go for the final wave, but Tiger Pop hits the mark. Crossed under though, this could be huge! But this could be huge indeed! Tiger Pop fully loaded into Grand Finals winner's side. A very good attempt from Smoib. But when the dust settles, literally, Tiger Pop will be the winner in Grand Finals side. Damn, what a set.
It was close. I mean, on paper, it's going to obviously look really, really bad for Smoib. 100%. But Tiger Pop, with that 1 drop, might have felt a little bit of panic, right? He got 6P. I think he wanted, I think about what he did want. Maybe like a jump B just to make sure that he was high enough to get the wall break. But Smoib saying, look, you need to put me in this coffin. You need to make sure you end my life. Otherwise, it can go real downhill for you in a blink of an eye, like I said. And then, look, catching the backdash with a 2-8 BT swing.
I do feel that Tiger Pop started off a little bit nervously because he was backdashing a lot and Smoib was catching a lot of these backdashes with the Behemoth Typhoon. But then when Tiger Pop settled down, where those nerves were not a factor anymore, I think that that was huge for Tiger Pop's confidence to play at his best, and that he did. But of course, Smoib, still fantastic showing. And it is not over yet for the Gold Lewis, and maybe, I mean, as unlikely as that sounds, what if I tell you, Gold Lewis mirror and losers finals?
I would say this is the greatest tournament I've ever experienced. Not for my voice, but for everything else. Because, bro, oh my gosh, the defensive sequence that Smoib did was insane. I feel he like takes 3 throws back to back. And he blocked the circus master himself. Like, I lost my marbles. But people that have their marbles still intact are the people at the analysis desk. They might have to pick up my ones, but they'll tell you what happened. So we'll throw it over to them. Here we go. Laz and Retsu, who you got on the table with you to explain what happened in these crazy sets?
I'm here though.
And we're back to the analyst desk over for Guilty Gear Strive. We have a lot to talk about. In fact, there was a big story this week where someone was met with defeat and someone found success getting revenge. First of all, my name is Nick. I'm joined with Lazarus. But who do I have with me? Who got their revenge?
One and only.
Talk to me. Tell me your story.
So, Celtic Throwdown was like about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Like, I actually started playing offline properly at Celtic Throwdown last year.
That's actually crazy.
Where I went on my own. This year I actually got to go with a bunch of friends, really good tournament.
Why not?
Yeah.
Somehow I got top 8 winners side.
That happens.
And then I got through to the next day. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I played out rubbish on the morning. Pat put me in loser. I went, okay, it's fair enough. I got top 8. It's all good. I somehow got through to grand finals and bracket reset. I then collapsed. I got 3-0'd. But so then today, this week, I'm like, oh, Pat is here. Who's in my bracket this week? I see, oh, bracket looks all right. I'm fighting a Nago. Midway through the week, the bracket changes. And I see, oh, who am I fighting in my bracket now? Oh, it's Patachu.
Your enemy, the demon.
Okay.
But you got your run back. You got your run back. You didn't win that set.
I think we were both scrambly. I think the way it felt was I took 2 very quickly.
Right.
And I felt like he suddenly woke up. Because I think he was thinking about the last set because he was baiting stuff that I stopped doing because I did have a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it's been a little while time. You get better.
You've been thinking about that when you sit in your room like this, like, if I get that,
what could I have done?
And run back on this after
I don't know about you, Cola, but whenever you play sets, and you lose, you're thinking about them for a long time, man.
Walking my
They're
dog, that's
replaying
all
your
I'm
head.
thinking about.
I'm not gonna lie. What I did differently was I blocked a bit more.
Bro,
first of all, get your
the
player
answer.
blocking. I
can play blocking.
Rather than parrying, I could block. Maybe no.
Not gamble, right?
No, I think the last set was it was a super sick last set. I think we finally were both online. We were both scrambling.
Yeah.
We both missed kill confirms, and it was like.
One of those.
It definitely just went my way. If we played again, 100% could go either way again, I think. But I'm glad I got the scalp, even if that was all I got this tournament. So.
Well, there you go. I mean, so obviously, I think I wanted to see you do a little bit better, to be fair. I mean, I thought you were coming in top 8 contender, maybe. It's pretty stacked. This is the JoJo. He's the Micon. But you got sent out before, just slightly short 9th. Obviously losing to Smoib and
it was Smoib.
Barracks,
and then, it was Armix.
Armix.
So it was I got to play as that. What was frustrating was after the SF, I realized that damn, I really don't know matchups against top tiers. So in the this tournament, I've been labbing Happy Chaos, Nago, Ram a lot.
Oh, you got a good bracket. You got a fun bracket.
Yeah.
You were really trying.
You know what? I actually like fighting Happy Chaos. I played Tiger a bit. I actually think it's okay for Biken.
Cut his mic.
I know it better now.
There ain't no way.
My bracket.
Cut his mic. No.
My secret is I hate Zato. My bracket was 2 Zatos, Leo, Chip, obviously, and then I lost to Armix. I thought I did better than I thought I did. I thought I was going to do. But it's the way it goes. I'm annoyed that I lost Gold Lewis.
Yes, you have 2 games up. It was looking real good for you.
Yeah, I think I scrambled, but the one thing is with this, at BSF, when I lost to Mystic 3-0, I went, okay, there's a skill gap.
Yeah.
This is a skill gap.
Mystic,
He is way better than me.
It's a gap. If you don't know what that is, look that up.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. But what I want to talk about also is how do you feel about the event overall at UFA?
Yeah, being here. You've been to quite a few events now, right?
Yeah. I missed out on Mix-Up. I wanted to go to Mix-Up, but I think this year I did I've done Celtic twice. I did obviously Versus Fighting. I did Stunfest, which is a lot of fun. I've been to a lot of small UK events. I think UFA is probably the best event I've been to so far this year.
Y'all heard it here first, straight from his mouth. UFA is the best event. From this dog's mouth, JoJo himself, JoJo has said UFA is the top out here spot.
Baby, I missed the Milan event, I missed the Greece event. There's probably lots of other good events, but all these little touches, the player cards, just the production itself, the grand hall. I mean, you didn't need to give the Smash players that much space. You could have given us. That's real.
For real. I didn't say
that. I love Smash.
I'm like, yeah, sure you do. Anyway.
Why didn't you sign up?
Yeah. Oh. But it's good to see that you were coming through the bracket, got your revenge. That was a great story. There was a lot of great stories this week. But one story I want to know from you is, who is your pick to take it right now that we have getting closer and closer to the top spot? Who do you think is going to take it? A lot of people are saying Tiger Pop, not because of Happy Chaos, but just because of how he plays. But do you think someone can take that seat from him?
So I think beginning of top 8, and I think I looked at the winner's side and I saw Happy Chaos versus Axel versus Gold Lewis, and then versus what's the character? My mind's already slipping.
May?
Yeah, against K.
Yeah.
I saw all these winners matchups. It's a Happy Chaos match, and Tiger's the best Happy Chaos. I couldn't see him dropping, so he's in grand finals.
Yeah.
And I thought of the two Nagos, who are the best Nagos in Europe, I think Jetstream was playing better this weekend. I think it's going to be Jetstream and Tiger, and he's tearing losers bracket. He's doing it.
Ripping through.
He's doing it.
Okay.
He's doing it. I'd like to see that. You know, people may not like to see them top level characters coming through fighting each other and stuff like that. But the difference of playstyle is always here. It's different than what you see in the US and other areas and stuff like that too. You know, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
Who would you like to see win?
Who would I like to see win? I mean, look, I've seen Tiger Pop do really well, you know, and I do like Tiger Pop as a person. You go to talk to him, he's very nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice battle of internationals, of course.
Yeah.
But here, I mean, I got to go, man, Pinhead, man.
Pinhead.
I love this guy. I love watching him play. I love watching this guy play.
That is the dark horse pick.
And he's here in his home country.
Yeah.
He's here representing. I think he's the last remaining Frenchman. And
Oh, you didn't tell the story about his burst.
oh yes,
Yeah, tell the
and
story,
again,
quickly.
the story about the former the no burst, the Pinhead training arc, hyperbolic time chamber, whatever you want to call it. This guy was like refusing to use a fundamental mechanic of the game. For like 3 months, he was entering tournaments, doing well. And I was there on commentary, commentating his games, and I was like, why is this guy not bursting? And then someone was in chat, was like, he's just not doing it anymore. He'd give up.
Took the training weights off. I'm bursting,
I'm
bro.
not even
I'm
kidding.
bursting.
Since
Finally
then,
bursting.
he's become so much better. It's wild. Like that's the storyline. That's an anime story arc. And now he's finally big offline stage. He's in top 4. I want to see him take the whole thing.
Okay. I guess, you know, I'm going to take it easy and say Tiger Pop. I'm going to say that Tiger Pop, just the way that he's playing, the way that he has the mix with his character that I don't really typically see from a lot of Happy Chaos players, because they're also mid-range or close range. He's got that style with this bar that is in a different sort of mix. We see the blue RCs utilized, instant overheads and stuff like that. And sometimes, some matches we even see in the beginning of this top 8, he didn't even use that. So there's more layers that he has to go through that it's going to be hard for people to stop. And I do think that Happy Chaos against Nago is still good for Happy Chaos.
Yeah.
That's not just me playing Nago previously. I promise you. That's not what's going on. But I do think that it's close. I think it's very close between all these players. I do think that even Tiger Pop could get done and dusted. It could be anybody's game.
As someone who has been Goomba stomped by Tiger Pop, it is winnable. It's winnable.
It's winnable. Sometimes you can block.
When you're on the back foot and you're getting roll, close at 6K, run up throw, Goomba stomp, when he's giving you all of it, because I think he likes to play he likes to go, I'm going to use this mix now. I'm going to use this mix now.
Just
against Smoib just now, I saw it where he did all the mixes at once. I thought,
At once.
Yeah. It's
Combine them, the ultimate fusion to open you up. Especially when, you know, Smoib is very good defensively. You're going to have to do that. And you see he had some really good answers to, like, the roll. For example, a lot of people don't know that they can throw it at some spacings and things like that. And we saw a lot of answers, and that's why, you know, Tiger Pop had to adapt. But yeah, we're going to see who's going to try and meet him in that losers run back in the grand finals.
Yes. But I think that overall, though, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that came through these brackets. It's been fantastic action. This is scene, EU overall, EU, UK, all the international scenes in this area don't get a lot of shine. I feel like people just don't look at the action like they should be. So if you haven't, make sure you watch one every single week. For all the games, obviously, you be watching the Salty EU, you be watching Saltmine, anything. Because when these players start traveling, when they JoJo come through, and if you smoke him, he can say, next time I see you, it's over. People like these dogs right here and others out here are playing this game at a high level, just like US, just like Japan. And as we get more and more to the Arc Revo, I know we're approaching the finals of Arc Revo.
Yeah.
There's only like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
If there's another Arc Revo, which I would assume there would be, Arxis, please, I would like to see more of the EU travel. I don't want to just see Leffen. I don't want to just see Slash. They're great players. Don't get me wrong. Latif and all that stuff like that. I want to see y'all.
I do think there's talk, I think. I've been hearing from the French players saying we might be going next year. We might be going to the US next year.
Oh, they might say Marie.
Yeah.
Omelette du fromage.
We got Xander out there. We need more folks.
Yes. I want to see more variety.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and I think we have seen them travel a little bit. You know, a small group of the French did come out. I think a Combo Breaker performed pretty well. But like I said, I do want to see them come out a little bit more. It's a little bit more expensive, but hopefully as well, we have slightly more events over in the European section as well, so that there's a little bit more room for less distance to travel for the European folk. And then and of course it's a back and forth you got to go to receive, right? So
I think we need to see more. These players coming through. We need to see more action too out here at UFA. Give it a strive. Coming your way. Play a quick video. When we come back from that, some quick matches. Hold on tight.
Welcome back to UFA 2022. It is now top 4 of Guilty Gear Strive. My name is Rexu, and joined by man like C4 for this final, probably, drift into this bracket. And of course, the action has been hype, but I do feel that the best sets are going to be now, because now it is literally do or die and so close to the top, but still quite far because it's losers semifinals. But every mistake is fatal in this one.
That is the point, right? At this point, they've gotten so far, and you really don't want to lose here, because it's like I can smell the victory. I can smell the big first place. Obviously, Tiger Pop is there with the #1 headband. He's in prime pole position to win it, as he's in winners. No L's to his name so far. We're gonna get Pinhead versus Jetstream. Battle it out to see who can first get to Smoib before they even think about Tiger Pop. But Jetstream, obviously coming in on loser side, had a little bit of a rougher time getting to the spot than Pinhead, who was in winner side. But we've seen the adaptation that he has going to other characters, right, for specific matchups. And Pinhead, the polar opposite, saying, I'm an Axel main, and that is all you're going to get from me. On paper, Axel versus Nago has not looked good for the Nago players so far, but like we said, Jetstream has a catalog of characters at his disposal.
And look to the right, it is the Gold Lewis. Not sure if this is a button check, but a very interesting choice, honestly. I do feel that if I had Nago and Gold Lewis in my character pool, I definitely go for Nago, because I do feel that, okay, there is Drone, which is huge in any matchup for Gold Lewis, but with Fukyo, with Beyblade, you have always one trick or two tricks up your sleeve that you as Nago can always use to turn the tides. Gold Lewis, Drone takes time, so with one very well-timed 5P, which Pinhead definitely has shown us time and time again that he is 100% able to, will stuff out very well as immediately starting off. And just like that, you're immediately at full screen.
And you can see Pinhead, whenever he's in BT range, he just goes, I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna scoot on out. This time going in to stop the Gatling gun, 5P. Big bodies are making it real hard to navigate through that. Goes for the burst. He really thinks he can get this round, Red 2. Here we go, stalking his opponent, trying to find a way in. Oh my gosh, did you see the duck, Red 2?
Ducking it like it was a high. Tekken. Oh, but still Jetstream getting some good mileage. Oh, the gold burst attempt respected, but Jetstream gets the block. No punish still, as Pinhead is still the one with the huge life lead. Jetstream is just chilling a little bit, but there's a big count there trying to deploy the drone. Ooh, they bounced long enough to still get the confirm, and Pinhead gets round #1 and is off to get a quick Mackies.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, good 6P. Speaking of quick matches, this might be one of them. Gets hit with the overhead, no confirm. Oh, he gets a big Millia. 6P, probably one of the 5P for the frame kill. Another 6P that time. DJ Khaled coming in clutch with a good remix. This time getting knocked down, but can't really chase. Never mind, he just runs face forward. But Pinhead ready for the button to stop that.
Oh, the drone though catches the landing. And now you're in Behemoth Typhoon City. PRC still gets right with the overhead. Gets a good guess. Ah, but the lows take Jetstream around, and we are final round in this very first game of losers semi-final. As two very different rounds as well. Jetstream is getting more and more patient by the day. That could be what gives Jetstream the big W in this one.
Just wait here. Here comes the Gatling gun. Fire!
Oh!
That was sick.
Oh, that was sick. Oh my god. Go to the hospital because Pinhead is a dead man. Jetstream, what a burst bait. Had meter not even needed. And Jetstream immediately gets game #1. That was a signal of intent. Jetstream is not happy with anything than first place.
What an important game winning weed. Like, he needs stuff like that, especially with his character. Make it count when you get in. Always be prepared for the burst. People are going to burst in obvious situations when the life's on the line like that. Nice 6P, oh, and you got one more clip there with the Thunderbird. A little bit of damage, that might go a long way depending. Speaking of a long way, it's a long way to run in on Axel, but he's pretty close right now.
Ooh, beautiful. 5P as well. Gets the low beam and Typhoon. Pinhead is opened up. Good throw as well. Nice setup with the frame kill. Oh, jumps on the drone, but lands back into it. BRC. Oh, low again. Pinhead is in so much trouble. Jetstream, you can see the confidence of this player.
Oh, the double jump in. Nice. Oh, the IAD, and he was ready for the 6P there, but Pinhead not giving to him. Good blocks on the approach. 5P, 5P.
Oh my god. Again, another close last burst force from Jetstream. Jumps on the drone. Jetstream finds a way to get in thanks to the drone, and there's the knockdown. There's where it all starts. Catches the backdash. Bennett has meter, however. Oh, it's going to be confirmed. Not going to be nearly enough to kill. The guts coming in from Jetstream stuffs the Gatling as well, as it's probably 2 touches for Pinhead to get the kill. There's the close slash and the follow-up. And Pinhead gets another round, which once again, duel number 3 in the second game. It is imperative for Pinhead to get the W.
Run up, doesn't need to snail that time. But the air tear does bring him back down to the crown. Backdash, drone is only the yellow, so it's not going to go that far. Less hits as well. Ooh, big counter hit 2H, red 2, he's back to the corner and he catches the backdash, oh no!
Oh, Bomber forces the burst from Jetstream. Pinhead still at full life. Still going in, sickle out. Oh, there's another 5P check. The Gatling is denied as well. Jump slash goes begging. And look at this, it's already 40 seconds on the clock. Jump K, Pinhead tries to force the issue now. Rainwater does not connect, jump slash, everything. Why is Pinhead doing the buttons? He has to just chill and relax. Oh, the clash, still nothing doing. Oh, finally. Oh, with a perfect. Pinhead evens up, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that clash on the 5P was a game changer, because if that would have like traded or not clashed, just hit him out of the signal with a counter hit BT like that, the game could have turned. Jetstream thinking, what are you guys on about? This Gold Lewis is going all the way. We need more Dickinson.
Oh, first Typhoon, second one. Oh, third one. A good block from Pinhead, but look, Pinhead just blocked and he's already at 50% HP. Oh,
that's what we like to see. All the chip damage. Speaking of Axel trying to deal some of his own, definitely not as potent, but he can do it a lot more freely, not having to wait for those bullets to get back into the Gatling. Full bar here for Gold Lewis.
Oh, again, Gatling goes in, Renzen, no explosion. Pinhead trying to get as much mileage out of this as possible. Ah, good job though on the command throw attempt. It hasn't been able to land a single one in top 8 so far.
Jumps over.
Oh.
Ooh.
This is the Gold Lewis Airlines as it's still mid-screen. Pinhead has found the life lead at last after the very first onslaught from Jetstream. Gatling goes in again.
Oh, I mean, he is so patient. We don't really see this when he plays Nago, but the Gold Lewis from Jetstream is very calm, cool, calculated.
And also use of Gatling is really smart as well. There's the drone, I think that's a level 3. Again though, Pinhead is just so comfortable. Like the range that Pinhead is playing at, the drone isn't even a factor because Jetstream is just releasing the drone and trying to let it do all the work. But Pinhead is now jumping forward instead of neutral jumping in, and that is putting out of commission the drone at all.
Yeah, especially with those 5Ps. It's really good. We saw it stop Gatling and stuff like that already. Really fast in terms of start comparatively to Gold Lewis. And again, look at that. And the worst thing about it is he uses the resources, right? He uses his meter to summon it. So if you hit him out of it, he still has to wait for his meter to return.
Yeah, Pinhead is just really happy to lame it out. Good confirm on the jump slash. Runs an explosion. Oh! Trade, lucky there for Pinhead, would have gotten a knockdown for Jet. It's another drone, but Pinhead backs away, then jumps forward. Oh my god, interrupts the approach from Jetstream. Pinhead now has bar, tries to force the issue now. Snail, the burst bait. I mean, that was the most obvious burst ever. And Pinhead will be able to close out game 3 as well. That is 2-1 for the Frenchman. And now,
Character select.
yeah, it is time to go bananas. What? No, you're teasing. Oh my god, Jetstream. There it is. Pinhead highlighting Soul as well. Oh, Jetstream going with the music as well.
Was it still in the dark? I didn't see it.
I think it was Nago team. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Fair play. No, yeah, it is good. Maybe Still in the Dark should be played for Grand Finals. That is the most epic Grand Finals music. Chat, I know you agree. I'm not going to ask for ones in chat. I know Still in the Dark is the best Grand Finals music, hands down.
Oh, man. Jetstream's hands are not down at all. Big 6 speed. And just like that, Pinhead is immediately in the corner. The 4 games previously. Oh my god, bursts are popping. Blood is flying. Mask on. Jetstream now having to defend a little bit. Beyblade goes in to K2D though. Pinhead gets the life read once again. Resident not explosion. Top slash and immediately going back to the game plan. But Fukio forward again. Gets the throw. Let's go for the side switch. Oh, 6P after the Fukio. 2S, 5H. And now 1 touch moment. 2H. Good luck from Pinhead. Single storm. But I don't think Pinhead. Oh my god. Pinhead connects. And it is set point.
Yeah, Jetstream was committed to a 2S there. Just saw the star, but last minute nearly got his empty pockets. But good reversal. Oh my gosh, stay on the ground. The risk is rising. But so is Axel off the ground as he hits him with the JS.
Good anti-air there with the 5P. There's an explosion. Live bar is now evened out as well. 2 bars and a half of blood for Jetstream. Cannot really commit to any blood specials, but can do the BRC boost. Still though, has to back off. Jetstream happy to have a small lively, but that 2H will chop once again. And it's very even on life. Jetstream has burst, gets counter hit out of it though. As it's going to be 1 vision. Big damage, full combo, still no burst. Not going to kill. But will Jetstream be able to pop that burst successfully, C4?
Very much so. It's time. You've got to be scared of like a Fukio. Oh! Gold burst. Oh my gosh. He makes that. Wow. Jetstream.
Oh no! Oh.
I was so mesmerized by the jump grab. What a call out. It's not like he saw him jump and he like neutral jump or something. He jumped from like mid-screen and said, I know you're going to be up there. And he could have pressed any button. It's Axel, right? He could have pressed any button and hit him. And he got the throw. I didn't even look at the blood rate. But that is Jetstream. Tried to go Lewis, didn't work. The Nago looked a little bit closer, but Pinhead obviously a connoisseur when it comes to dispatching those characters. And now Tiger Pop has 2 people coming for him in. If it was Jetstream, he might be looking like one of those people on the white couch. 2 big Dickinsons aren't coming for him now. It's only 1 in Smoib. But he is going to go up against someone who looks really comfortable in the matchup, right?
Yes, 100%. I mean, Pinhead against Smoib has been a very recurring match in the region. And, I mean, it's not surprising that we're going to see them square off in this losers finals that we have, Smoib and Pinhead. But yeah, props to Jetstream as well. I mean, talk about going out with a bang. That was so hype as well. Like, I don't know if anyone was watching the blood meter. I mean, probably not even Pinhead. Like, waking up, seeing Nago, boom. Oh, okay, I got the victory. And just like that, this Pinhead, this losers finals, top 3 secured. But none of these players, not Tiger Pop, not Smoib, not Pinhead, will be happy with 3rd place. They will not be happy with 2nd place because they are all gunning. But at number 1 spot, lion's share of the prize pool, 6,000 euros on the line. As, yeah, Smoib getting those tactics, checking up the Discord tech.
Here you go, running some of the replays. Yeah, I mean, this sequence here from Jetstream was fantastic. Phenomenal. He did everything correctly, but you just don't get that many opportunities against Axel with Gold Lewis. He's just really not designed to navigate through the sickles that well.
I think this matchup showed how Jetstream is proficient with Gold Lewis, but he didn't have the matchup experience against Axel, because Pinhead then figured out that, hey, I can just lame it out. And that he did. Got 2 very good games where Jetstream was almost incapable of doing anything at all. Like, look at this offense, and then the snail catching the button. That burst was so easy to bait. But then the Nago switch, Jetstream looked good in it. But Pinhead was probably carried by the momentum, and even I feel that this was just a confidence play. That Sickle Storm was just everything that Pinhead needed to show off how confident he is playing. But then, unfortunately, the Blood Rage happened after the Gold Burst. That was such a good play from Jetstream, getting the Gold Burst right there, baiting the 2K. That Fukyo, then the Fukyo was literally, probably he bought by 2 or 3 blood right there, because Jetstream's blood management was really good so far, but I do feel that was the only time he popped. But that was the only time he needed to for Pinhead to close out the set.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen it a few matches now, Pinhead's patience. He's okay with going, I've got the life lead, I know you have to approach me to take it away from me. I'm just going to make it super hard for you. You call it a fine game, I'm trying to make it a platformer. Can you get close? And I feel it's just going to bring the same thing to Smoib, but obviously Smoib, we saw the defense against Tiger Pop. It didn't obviously net him the W that he clearly obviously wants, but I think it does show that he's got the capability to be like, you know what? It might take me 76 seconds to get close to you to hit with BT. But if that's what I need to do, then that's what I need to do.
And this is an interesting matchup because, as we said, these players have fought so many times against each other before. And it generally goes, longer sets go to Pinhead, but shorter sets go to Smoib, which, since this is a first of 3, it should favor Smoib on paper, but I do feel it's been quite a while since I've watched these 2 play in tournament that it could go either way, and Pinhead has surely leveled up so much in this one that you cannot put it past Pinhead to get the W, but Smoib is definitely in on it, but so is this Gold Burst from Pinhead, starting off fantastically. There's the Red RC, the first bar is spent, going in for business, probably the other one will be spent shortly as well, but Smoib will try his best to make it still in phase.
Running in, BRC backwards, and the big chase here, BRC. Smoib knows, he understands he cannot let him go. He's got to stick to him like glue when he does get in. That's going to be the hardest bit though. Initiating the block stun. I feel if he can do that, Smoib is a very good chance in turning this matchup in his favor and getting that win to try and get his run back on Tiger Pop. Winhead is obviously going to make that extremely hard for him if he can.
Oh, and look at this navigation from Smoib. It's just the matchup is literally in his blood. As still though, Pinhead is much more active, and you can see that this is a totally different opponent. It may be the same character like Jetstream's Gold Lewis, but of course Smoib, I think, much more adept in this matchup, much more experience playing Pinhead as well. But Pinhead scores the Resident Explosion into the time stop. 1 vision, and the vision is to kill off Smoib, but oh no, the Rainwater Waves. Smoib granted with a final chance in this round. Can he close the gap? Oh my god, sure you, Kevin!
Oh my gosh, did you see that IBFD as well? That almost got him out. Oh my god, Smoib. Smoib, you evil villain. He goes for the low, he's gonna kill him. No, he's... Oh! Don't let this guy survive. The security and defense, only when he's on the back foot. When he needs to go forward, he is an offender. Someone call the police.
Yeah, as you said earlier as well, that health bar is a resource, and Smoib knows perfectly how to use that as well. It's just 1 touch is all that Smoib needs to make short work of Axel's life bar. Pinhead getting some good moves, getting already 60% out of that Smoib life bar. Still though, the RC off the snail. It's been all Axel this whole round.
Oh, the big JD, a bit too far. Oh my gosh, a big HS. Probably looking for a burst. There it is, he found it. Scooby-Doo skank.
Oh, wait, is that? Oh my.
He's obviously dead. Red zone. He found a burst. Mystery Incorporated. Mystery solved.
And we're eating healthy. He's brown bread. As there's
Exactly.
an explosion. I took that from you. Smoib.
You said it better.
Oh, trying to close the gap once again. There's the burst, hits its mark. There's the drone flying once again. Oh, just enough. Oh my god, actually hits the head against the drone. Cross up. Smoib charging in.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Where's the death note? Give this man a coffin. Oh, lucky for you, Gold Lewis has one. He's thinking, Pinhead, you need to keep that space.
Yeah, but there is no dancing with the coffin in this one. Smoib is just straight onto business. Snail though, resin explosion. Trying to get some damage going. There's the jump H into the rainwater. Comatro once again whips. No one has been hit by this Comatro. As is the drone, the big equalizer in this one. Snail once again. Smoib though, patient as hell. Letting the drone do the work, but this time stopped by Pinhead. This is a much better round, good to West. And that will be, I think, the first round that Pinhead was able to take in this whole set.
And that's how you want all the games to be. He wants to see Smoib flailing and swinging and just hoping with his pot 6p hand saying, let me get in, knock, knock. Uber Eats at the door. Oh, no! Smoib!
He had meter, did not go for the super, but Smoib one touch away, and that is the touch that he needed. Smoib is on set point. We are speedrunning this loser's finals, man. No break.
Read around, so oh, he tried to give him the whiplash. Good blocks by Pinhead. He is definitely not out. It's looking bad for him as he's blocking these guard crushes. Look at that FD and trying to take his little minimal damage to Ete. He's in the corner. Red 2.
Oh, overhead. Low. There's the low. The owl low again! And Axel Low will be sent 6 feet under. I have to applaud this. Smoib! What a showing. That was fantastic stuff right there. Literally knowing Pinhead like the back of his hand. And that was the fastest set of today. That's crazy.
Look at the difference. When Smoib plays Gold Lewis, and Jetstream is clearly a sick player, but the difference in the matches, Smoib made that look even. He really did. We saw Jetstream really struggling to get around the normals, right? But when Smoib plays with a sat-nav like that, he has Google Maps on. His navigation through the sickles was immaculate. He found the quickest way, the shortest way, the least effort. And every time he made Pinhead block one thing, it turned into glass breaking, 60% of his health going, or guard breaking for like 20 seconds. Absolutely ridiculous play by a man like Smoib right now.
Yeah, let's look at the replay. I mean, Smoib, I think the biggest difference between Smoib and Jetstream is that Smoib does not care about how many life he had until it was critical enough to start literally blocking, because the dash blocking from Smoib, absolutely insane. The bait, I don't think Pinhead got a single successful burst in this one. I think he got a gold burst, but other than that, no blue bursts were successful. Smoib just literally reading Pinhead's mind, and the rest was history. That was the most dominant we've seen Smoib today so far, and that is perfectly in time for the grand final set. Going to be a run-back of winners finals, but of course, Tiger Pop has insurance. Tiger Pop has one set to lose, but Smoib has none. Smoib losing one set will be out. Tiger Pop can get reset, of course, by Smoib, but he'll be still fighting for #1 spot.
Yeah, we're going to get that matchup real soon. Not quite yet, because we're going to, I think, pass it over to analysis desk, and then we're going to get the intro for the two players. It's going to be super hype. But let's see what the analysis desk has to say about this while I try and soothe my throat, man. Because it's going to be grand finals. You know I'm going to go ham. So, yeah, let's pass over to them, and I'll recover.
Well, officer, seems that the criminal has returned to the scene of the crime, as we have a run back coming your way. Happy Chaos versus Gold Lewis. Can't believe I'm saying Gold Lewis is coming through. What's coming through is some announcement from yours truly, St. Cola. Joined with Lazarus Dog. we have a grand final situated.
We do. We do.
DLC, pay to win out here. Who do you think is going to take it? Let's just throw it on the line.
Who's going to take it? I mean,
Go on.
it's going to be Pinhead, obviously. No, he didn't make it, man.
He ain't Pinhead anymore.
Bro, look, if he's watching, you got to stop bursting. You got to go back
You
to
gotta
that
go back
training
to no
mode.
bursting.
You saw how many got baited in that last set?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's not fair.
No
But yeah.
burst in November, man. That's how it's got to be. Keep it
No
going.
burst November. Anyway, yeah, back to the grand final set. This is going to be a run back from the winners finals. Obviously, Tiger Pop versus Smoib.
Yeah.
I think probably the two favorites. I think, I don't know how the seeding worked out, but definitely the two that are on people's watch list. And Smoib, this is his first offline event that he's traveled to as well, and he's in grand finals, loser's side. And you ask me who's going to take it? Well, look, I am not a betting man. I'm going to go with my odds on this one. Tiger Pop just
Tiger
won
Pop.
3-0. That's pretty convincing. Smoib, a little bit harder, just won 3 over himself, but now he's got the run back versus a character. The matchup just isn't really in his favor.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it wasn't in his favor overall. Beyond just the matchup itself, the player to player. How Tiger Pop was playing when he was layering on things, as Jojo pointed out when he was on the stream with us, how he was layering on stuff over and over again. And it felt like there's more in the tank for Tiger Pop. It's going to be hard to stop someone sitting in the winner's side. Remember, if you are in the loser side, you got to do it twice to make it nice, all right? In the winner's side, one and done is all you need in terms of sets. And when you're sitting with a character that already does well in the matchup, already has such a strong player, already has a lot of mix with it, and a character that doesn't have a lot of good defense, even in a defensive game like this, is looking weak for Mance. However, has Tiger Pop been looking at Smoib? He's had to look at the other players coming up. He doesn't know who's going to win. Smoib on his mind, he's like, I'm going to get my revenge.
Yeah, he knows who's
coming back.
And he wants, he wants the revenge coming from losers a little bit of heat. The only things that I will say is obviously Tiger Pop, like the Jojo was talking about, right, is that he had that layer 1 mix-ups, and then he was bringing the new mix-ups, the combination mix-ups, a bit of everything he needs to open you up.
Right.
And it's whether Smoib's going to be able to deal with that now. Like I said, because the character's defense is a bit of a struggle, you're going to have to find ways out of this pressure, because realistically, you're going to be forced to block quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, in that kind of matchup, you need to find that one hit. You got to wait for that security gauge to build up to that level 3 before you can set the drone, control the neutral, the classic. But you have to wait to get to that point, so you're going to be blocking. And if Happy Co's going to get you opened up, you got the wall slump mix-ups as well. You can keep you blocking for a long time. We all know that.
Yeah,
one of the strong things is steady shot, the guard crush. And after that situation, I mean, Tiger Pop, he's feeling confident, I think.
Yeah.
You got the loser's bracket, extra life as well. You got so much time to adapt. It's going to be hard, but for Smoib, he's playing a very explosive character, and this is still Strive. Even though you got blown up 3-0, that was still close. Like, it could have been very easily 3-0 the other side. All it takes is a couple of interactions to go your way, a couple of right guesses, offensively, and that's it, especially on a character like Gold Lewis.
I mean, the numbers don't tell the tale all the time. Just because you didn't get enough rounds or matches in general doesn't mean it could go down the same sort of way.
No.
It was close games. As you pointed out, Gold Lewis has been kind of on people's minds. We talked about that damage just being such a thing that makes people think this matchup isn't in my favor when it can be. And Smoib has shown how to deal with it. He's just shown it against Pinhead, one of the best Axel players. That is not a fun matchup for Gold Lewis.
No.
We saw that previously when we saw the Axel Gold Lewis, but then Smoib is a different sort of beast.
Yes.
He's going to have to be a different sort of beast to feast and get his W at UFA 2022, the very first Guilty Gear Strive tournament out here in France at this beautiful venue. But overall, once again, we gotta give love to everybody that's came through, all the players. We gotta say that this region is super strong with it, and no matter who emerges as the victor, I feel like all of them are going to serve as a point, a marker of how strong the scene is overall.
Yeah.
If you've actually been watching, come on now, keep your eyes on it.
I think it's another thing to mention as well. This is not an Revo World Tournament.
Right, it's
not a qualifier. People have come here because of the prestige of the event, because of the cash prize as well. There's a lot on the line, so there's a high stakes here. Don't get it twisted, and that's why we got such strong players. Well, the level of competition is so high. That's why you guys got to fly high and get here to France.
That's bars.
I'm slowly learning a bit.
It's
slowly coming in. I got to stick around you a little bit longer, then maybe I can be as good as you.
Hold on now. You the go out here. We the goats out here. Watch us go to action. You're definitely right about people need to come out here. I think next year is going to be more explosive in terms of a lot more players. If you're an international, come on, don't be a wuss. Come on. I think some of y'all are like, I'm fine over here in my little cove, in my little cave, in my room. No, come fly out here, show me what you got. Having a lot of these players that have played online and now are playing offline just fine. Like, we've seen that with Nubenheimer at CEO Taku. We're seeing it here. Smoib in loser side. His first major, for a lot of people, if you come to a tournament, you are nervous, you are shaky. Your first time, usually you're not going to get a W. But A lot of you
have you
have
seen
had to tell
Smoib
it.
though? Like, I mean, I don't know if I could see that guy ever looking nervous.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
he's
he's
so
just like-
chill, he's relaxed, and he's playing the worst, most devious character, well, one of the worst characters in the game. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think for a first offline, like I say, the online environment has gotten so good with the netcode and things like that. Strive's really come into its own in that regard. That you can come straight into an offline setting and be pretty comfortable with,
That's
with the subs and things.
Yo,
So
big ups
it's
to
bad.
Arxis for that one. But before we get to the match, I want to say big ups to UFA and everybody coming through and supporting the scene. If you haven't, make sure you follow every one of their damn channels, YouTubes, Twitches, Twitters, Instagrams, LinkedIn's, Facebooks, MySpaces, whatever. The Zangies, whatever.
MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace. If they
That's
got
still
it,
they
we
still
might
got
have to
it?
go there. But we're going to go to some action real soon. Remember, this is Guilty Gear Strive Grand Finals at UFA 2022 coming right at you real quick. Don't go nowhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And my name is Patachu. Joining me is T4.
Rock, paper, scissors. Scissors. I'm gonna greet people like this from now on.
I mean, but there is no greeting in this one because it's grand finals time. UFA 2022. Guilty Gear Strive grand finals coming up. And we're going to get some banger play introduction in this one.
Yes, we're going to get the players entering the stage. If you didn't see it for Tekken that was on earlier, this is going to be... If their players weren't nervous before, they're going to be now. Because this intro is saying it's the best way to get your personality out there. Say, like, I'm the best. I've got it here, especially on Toga side, on the winner side, and Smoib running it back after falling to him saying, give me another shot. Put me back in, coach. I promise I'm going to do better. But here we go. Tiger Pop making his way to the stage. Shades are on. You got to love a player that cosplays as their main as well, man.
Of course, and Tiger Pop very proud of that glasses, very proud of being the favorite, I'd say, to win UFA 2022. Taking his place right there. The swagger, the glasses, the happy chaos settling in. But someone also is here who loves chaos. That behemoth typhoon of his is nothing to laugh at. You'll not be happy at all because Mr. Drip himself, Smoib, is going to be facing off against Tiger Pop in this grand finals of UFA. Just look at him. Look at the swagger. Look at the walk.
Too much. Too much. It's oozing. There we go. Stepping up to the plate. The run back. Obviously, Tiger Pop being in winner's side. And Smoib, technically, the only person he's lost to is Tiger Pop. Right? So, did he get enough information from the last set? It was 3-1. There was glimmers of hope, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. But the players are sitting now. We are getting ready. Production hope the gate noise is set to at least 50%. Chat, if your volume's high, you might want to put it down. I'm trying to get some ears bleeding in chat. The intro's going to be pretty loud, so you've been warned. Red 2, hope you got deaf and blind on that thing.
Oh.
As soon as I see that eagle fly, my voice is going to be gone and you're going to have to do the rest of the commentary on your own. I'm going to get way too hot. I told Smoib this, I was like, if you get to grand finals and you don't buy me a lemsip, you're actually a heartless individual.
Yeah, look at the trophy though.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick.
The trophy's so sick. So sick.
You can bet both Smoib and Tiger Pop have taken a good look while coming up on the stage. And both have said, hey, this would look nice in my room.
Yep. Man, I think if Smoib plays anywhere near how he played against Pinhead, he's got a very good chance. Because like we said, that matchup is pretty ugly for Gold Lewis, but Smoib did not make it look that bad. And kind of the same situation is what Happy Chaos does, right? It's like you can't get in, your character's a bit too chunky to navigate around these normals, or in this case, gunshots. But like I said, the sat-nav was out, the Google Maps was on point, and he found a way in multiple times. 3-0. He did it in quick succession, and the thing is, he only needs to go there once. He only needs to get in once.
And we did see, I think that in that winners finals, it was quite close. Smoib had very good knowledge about Happy Chaos and Tiger Pop, and I think that Smoib lost one of these games because of a misinput. I think that, I don't know the notation of that, but the coffin slam, I think that was a misinput, and it was in such a bad spot for Smoib. Like, Tiger Pop was blocked out against the wall, so of course that would have hit with like 6H, for example. But Smoib got the unfortunate misinput, and that cost him the whole game, which would have put even Smoib 2-1 up. And of course, you can never count out Smoib. So patient, like uses that life bar as an extra resource. That's not something that Smoib really cares about. So that could be the difference maker in this one.
100%. And I don't think Smoib is coming in here to make the same mistake again. Like, we don't often, if anyone does like watch him stream, he's quite clinical with his execution. I mean, the half circle stuff isn't easy to do consistently. It's quite tricky, especially in high stressful situations. I know Smoib has been practicing doing it without frame kills. I think they're locking into their characters. The bun check has been done. The eagle is flying. Let's get it. We have the lo-fi chilling Bond villain, Smoib versus the gun slinger from Slough, the circus chief, the king of the clouds, Tiger Pop!
And popping, look at this counter hit, even popping like that. Yeesh, 180 no-scope, locked in. Tiger Pop immediately setting the pace. This is so fast, and the crowd is going wild.
Woo.
Oh,
don't do it. Smoib, relax.
Oh, Behemoth Typhoon, holy crap, that is a high sword in Happy Chaos. Jumping Soryuken. Smoib evening up the life lead. Oh, but meet the approach. Oh!
I think he gets punished, right?
Yes, bursted.
Oh no, it connects. Oh, what an RC. Oh, burst from Tiger Pop. Oh, Smoib, if you do it, you're the god of security, not just a secretary. But he can't, he rolls up on him, and he gets the clip down.
Oh, and that was a very intense, just first round of grand finals. There's the coffin swinging, Smoib trying to hold back the coffin, but that only gives Tiger Pop the edge and the space he needs. Beautiful challenge though, with that 5P. Again, gets the air coffin, gets the ground, gets the drone. Oh, but Tiger Pop does not respect it.
That was so slick. Not only getting the confirm by navigating around the Thunderbolt, good backdash in the overhead. We've seen him do that a couple of times now. Pushing IB, JD, he's in there. Oh, we're swiping up, we're swiping down, swiping all around.
Oh my god, oh, the intercept, the foot from Happy Chaos into Goldlow's face, the burst from the Swede, but no reloading in this one. Smoib pulls it out and in one round apiece. Game number 1. It's anyone's game.
Ooh. Nice throw. Oh, and another one, DJ Khaled. Give it to him, 2 to 8 and a burst. No bait. Guard break. Roll up on him. Good IB. The circus is in town. Running squares around him, like you said earlier, Retsu.
Yeah, the circles and the circles, the shapes are shaping up, but it's still tying up on the offensive overhead hit. There's the confirm as well. A little bit too far for that 5K, but still, there's the curse applied. No meters, has to break the wall the conventional way. Smoib has meter, still no RC yet. Curse once again, gunshot coming in, but Smoib trying to create some or no separation, but Tiger Pop still is able to get game number 1. But Tiger Pop has to sweat.
Yes, it's not easy.
Oh.
It's not easy. Woo.
We are smoking in here. Game 2 live. Oh, flick off the wrist. What time is it? The time to do some damage, but Smoib has the burst. And it cuts a little bit of hope, but still Tiger Pop moving around him.
Yeah, right back in there. Oh my God, reloading right in his face, the headbutt. Oh, he drops it. This is your chance, BRC. He's looking at what to do. Closest, bring him down to the ground. 5D. Think about it and put him through the wall with your own head. He's got 50 tension. How is he going to use it?
Oh, there's BRC. There's the roll, and again, Tiger Pop gets the round.
Smoib. No, go for it. You say something more interesting than I do anyway. Go for it.
Shut up. Oh, good challenge right there. Throw tech once again. Oh my God, big counter hit off from Tiger Pop. Getting towards the corner, tries to get some mix left, right, but Smoib is good on the blocks, but there's the concentration super. Oh, the shimmy from Tiger Pop. That is a dirty, dirty shimmy. Smoib gets the burst though. PRC trying to bait the burst right there again.
Next hit. He's got to look for the burst. Smoib, he's dead if he doesn't burst it. Oh my gosh.
Still alive. Oh my God. Look at the size of that fist. It's as big as Cabigail's chest.
Oh, he tried to do it again, round start. It worked for him once. Oh, the dust. Oh, does whiff, but it was all a trap. Oh, Drake's running up on him. Oh my gosh, the spooky hand from the coffin. Put the drone on him, overhead gets blocked. Backdash. Oh, he tried to catch it. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh, the gal into the grill, right in his face.
Curses back in, the gunshot as well. Is the mark, whiffs the combo, but BRC back this time. No Tiger Pop shenanigans, but it's still Smoib stuck in the corner. The challenge though, godlike as always. The cross-up, the blocks from Tiger Pop. Drone is back out, but so is Tiger Pop going in for blood. The BRC into the counter, the flick of the wrist again, and Tiger Pop will do some good damage. This won't be enough to kill though.
Yeah, Flick is such a damaging start. Getting counter hit by that can always lead to death. Oh, the big jump in, he blocks. He gets the burst out. Smoib is looking for it. Focused up. IB on the BT.
Oh, my
He did it. He did the lay flip. And you know what the crazy thing about Flick is? If my training mode served me correctly, I believe that's like one of the only things that Happy Chaos can't make safe. Because when he flicks the gun out, he actually hasn't got the crosshair. So some characters can punish that. But in the moment, it's always scary going, oh, I can't really press the button because he's normally got the crosshair on me.
Yeah, of course, you'll be a little bit second-guessing yourself going for the punish in that situation, but it's obviously still very smart from Tiger Pop. But Smoib locking them down. There's the low behemoth typhoon. Breaks the wall, not a hard knockdown, so Tiger Pop may run away with it. No, never mind. Hero burst as well. Drops the curse. Let's see if that voodoo doll will do something. There's the throw again, and Tiger Pop getting the light deficit smaller and smaller. Gets the 5D as well. Will this be a slump?
Glass is broken. Smoib in a bit of a sticky situation. He's got some bar, but how does he use it? What an immaculate backdash there from Smoib.
Footsies. Footsies mannen läcker inte, as the Swedish say, as Smoib holding on to that down back button once again, as he's very accustomed to, unfortunately, playing this character. Oh, there's the burst though, hitting separation, jump dust hits the mark. Back to the throw though from Tiger Pop. This shimmies the air movement though. Tiger Pop has meter, does not spend it, does not entertain the crowd. But you can bet that it's going to be coming soon. There it is. About to leather him. Jesus, that kills.
Big damage and big opportunity. Tiger Pop is one game away, Rensu. Smoib has Kilimanjaro in front of him. He wants to take this, but it all starts here. Can he do it?
Oh. Question, he definitely can. The question is, will he? As this Tiger Pop once again the squares this time. Working out. There's the wall stick, breaking the wall as well. Smoib, final bits of life. There's the burst still waiting, but Tiger Pop is not waiting. Oh my god, very nervous burst, but hits the mark. There's the Typhoon. Good defense right now, but concentration super. You're about to be eating it for a while. No cross up, but Tiger Pop gets the hit, and Tiger Pop gets the win. It is Tiger Pop emerging victorious from this one. Look at him. So cool, so confident. Knows that that was a huge, huge victory. And 3-0 in grand finals.
I was gonna make a joke saying that, you know, Smoib stepped up to play a fighting game, Tiger Pop came up to play an FPS. But that was a straight speed run. That was a straight speed run. Let's keep it 100 in the chat. That was immaculately quick there. And seeing how maybe Smoib had to like exhaust so much energy to get back to Tiger Pop, right? What he did against Pinhead, I think is like phenomenal. And that might have taken a lot of energy to do that, and he just wasn't ready to do it twice. But man, Tiger Pop, multi-game specialist, apparently.
Yeah, it's like huge props to Tiger Pop, of course. Smoib a little bit frustrated, I think, at the matchup as well, but then Tiger Pop just ran ham. 3-0 grand finals, locked and loaded.